wherever you are in the world, and apologies for a bit of a delay, a bit of technical difficulties this afternoon. But we are looking for the 12th stage of the Tour de France, finishing up Hautacam. We've got plenty of narratives to talk about. Tadej Pogacar crashing first time yesterday in the race certainly was a bit of a wake-up call as well. Tobias Johannesson chopping him, as you would say in English, and yeah, nothing. Well, there was an apology message afterwards, and it seemed all good. But was that the curse of the rainbow jersey striking Tadej Pogacar again? Well, yeah, we'll wait and see. But we've got quite a bit of way to go before we get to the Hautacam. We have got climbs before that as well. This is certainly a stage that is going to be a bit frightening for many riders. And yeah, I'm sure we're going to get a big shake-up in the GC, in the top and the bottom, and yeah, everywhere. Even the sprinters are going to be nervous about this, getting in the time cut. But we've got a huge breakaway up the road, and that has been kind of the first point of talking who's actually made it into that break as well. I mean, it looks like UAE Emirates and Visma Leasebike have almost marked each other man for man, also rider type man for man, and that is with obviously, well, not obviously, but it is with Tim Wellens and Tadej Pogacar, who are very similar riders if you think about it, very similar riders, and we'll wait and see if they are able to do anything for their respective team captains. But for the time being, yeah, we were maybe thinking that they were going to try and get Wout up there, but Wout is not up there, so no Wout van Aert. So we'll wait and see. But for the time being, it's the breakaway with a huge advantage. Let's just get a roll call of that breakaway as well. But great to have so many people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from as well, and who you think's going to win. Are we going to see a change of that yellow jersey today? Marco saying, congratulations, Denmark. Injured Tadej doesn't have a chance for end win. I mean, Tadej crashed very badly as well in the Strade Bianche, and that didn't seem to harm him. Obviously, this is a 3-week stage race. It's a bit different, and we'll wait and see if it has actually done anything to him here. Yeah. We will wait and see. But for the time being, yeah, it will be interesting to say the least, to see if Tadej if he is actually injured, if Ben Healy can hold on to that yellow jersey, if Jonas Vingegaard and Visma Leasebike are going to be able to do something here to wrestle that yellow jersey back. And apparently my volume's a bit low. I'll get the volume up. So let's get the volume up. The volume's up now. That was from yesterday, screaming too much at the thing. So we will wait and see. But yeah, he definitely took a bit of a knock as well. I think we have a good volume. Let me know as well. Well, we should get a picture of Tadej Pogacar with the crash. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm also in the midst of uploading our preview as well for tomorrow. Hope you're all enjoying that. But great to have so many familiar names in the chat as well. Levetti, Ronda, Charles Hamburglar as well, Becky, Horselips, DB Cooper. Hope you're all having a good day. Yeah, the Hautacam, that's the one we're looking for. We'll do a roll call of this breakaway. They've currently, yeah, what have they got? They are 1 minute and 40 seconds. There's 52 riders in this break. Oh my goodness, this is going to take like the whole stage just to go through the breakaway once. And then by the time we go through it a second time, the stage will be over. But I mean, in terms of key riders, Tim Wellens, Benoot, we talked about them. Ineos Grenadiers have sent 5 riders in this break. Obviously, they haven't really gotten anything out of them, but key rider in there, Carlos Rodriguez, 5 minutes and 44 seconds. Connor Swift in there, Axel Orange, who we saw yesterday, Tobias Foss, Arensman as well. So, a good move by Ineos, trying to throw all their GC riders up. I mean, it doesn't really matter if Carlos Rodriguez is riding in the bunch at the back or in this big bunch here at the front. It's almost a third of the peloton that are in this break. Pithy up there as well. Vlasov could be a good satellite rider. Matthias Gelmos Jensen up there with his teammates of Edward Turns and Thibaut Ness. So that could be quite interesting if they can pull something off. Obviously, they've not had the best luck, little trek in terms of that GC game that they were saying that they were going to try and go for. but then didn't bring a GC team to support Matthias Skjelmose Jensen. So yeah, we'll wait and see. But is Tadej Pogacar gonna take yellow? Yeah, I don't know. I think Ben Healy is going to be losing the jersey, but who's going to be taking that over? Is it going to be him or Remco or Jonas Vingegaard or Kevin Vauquelin? I mean, if Kevin Vauquelin took that one, I think all of France would go absolutely ballistic. Don't see that happening either. So we've got a bit of a way until that first categorized climb that's coming up, 1.3 kilometer at 6.8%, and then we've got first Cat 1 climb at 11.8 kilometers, 7.6%. So the peloton have a bit of a way to go. Has Lenny Martinez, yes, the polka dot jersey, has he still got the polka dot jersey? I can't see that having changed hands. But I think, Lenny Martinez is going to be an interesting one in this break. Can he potentially extend his lead as well? He's got 27 points, 16 points for the current yellow jersey holder in that Mountains jersey competition. So it could be an interesting one. It could definitely be interesting to watch that unfold. Maybe he's going to be able to get that Cat 1 climb. I mean, that would be, I think, about 10 points. Let's double check that. I think it's 10 points at the top of that. Yeah, 10 points. And that Cat 2, 5 points. And then 1 point for the Cat 4. So, I mean, if Lenny Martinez plays his cards well, he would have got 16 points before they even get to that HC climb, which has 20 points up for grabs. So he would limit the damage being done by, well, let's say Tadej Pogacar if he wins it. So we'll wait and see. But, I mean, it's certainly an interesting stage. I'm still just trying to finish our stage preview as well for the upload. But yeah, let us know who you think is going to win the stage here today. I think it is going to be hopefully an interesting battle between Tadej Pogacar and Jonas Vingegaard. These two giants of the sport. We saw that showdown last time in 2022 when we were here. And yeah, and that time it was Wout van Aert in the green jersey helping the yellow jersey drop the white jersey. Such a unique, absolutely unique situation. When have we ever seen that before? When will we ever see that again? I mean, we saw, I guess, the yellow jersey leading out the rainbow jersey with Mark Cavendish and Wiggins, but yeah, it wasn't 3 jerseys up there. That was absolutely remarkable, to say the least. But we'll see how this break unfolds. There's other riders up here. There's no Biniam Girmay or Jonathan Milan in this one, which I thought was a bit of a mistake because that intermediate sprint obviously comes up. You've got Julian Philippe, Mathieu van der Poel, so maybe he is trying to go for that green jersey. I'm not quite sure, but he's up here. Mara Schmidt from yesterday taking second place. Ben O'Connor up here, Luke Durbridge. We also have Movistar sending 3 riders, Pablo Castrillo, Ivan Romeo, and Aino Rubio. Aino Rubio, we were looking at maybe getting inside the top 15. That's not going to happen. He's 1 hour and 20 minutes down, so he's definitely going to be in the stage hunting role. Steph Kras also up here, but the best placed rider is Carlos Rodriguez. I'm surprised how he's gotten into this break, if I'm honest, that the lower teams haven't done something. But Tour de Pro Cycling sending Alaphilippe, Hirschi, Stora, and Matteo Trentin, who was also in one of the moves yesterday. But yeah, Santiago Buitrago was also one we were thinking about getting a top 15 place. But yeah, he's well and truly out of it as well. Well over an hour behind. So yeah, a lot of these GC riders have, unfortunately, just, yeah, not quite been their day. 115.5 kilometers, 1 minute and 35 seconds. So, I mean, the advantage isn't huge for this breakaway. We'll wait and see what happens. But for the time being, it's looking fairly comfortable for the peloton. They're not doing too much work. We saw UAE Team Emirates working with EF Education EasyPost and Uno X. Uno X, do they have any riders in here? Yeah, they have Stan Fredheim, their sprinters here. Obviously winning that stage with Johannes Abrahamsen was absolutely electric for them, and obviously Tobias Hall Johansson still being inside top 10. So Uno X are having an absolute blinder of a Tour de France by their standards. The Norwegian squad, still very young, obviously, still very young, and I think this is their third participation of the Tour de France. So we will wait and see. A top 10 and a stage win, that is absolutely an emphatic result, if we're honest. So yeah, Uno X definitely one of the surprise teams. But Movistar, they're really in the hunt here for something. Obviously, Groupama FDJ, they're also there with Guillaume Martin, Valentin Madouas, and Paul Peniot. So we'll see what they will do. I mean, Israel Primotex and Mike Woods, Joe Blackmore, Alexei Lutsenko as well. Alexei Lutsenko wasn't... Yeah, this trio was actually in the breakaway a few stages ago as well. Not quite as lethal as we were hoping, but of course, very strong riders. Maximilian Schachmann up there. So Maximilian Schachmann, Thies Benoit, and Tim Wellens are kind of the satellite riders for the top three guys. Well, top three guys other than Ben Healy. There's no EF Education Easy Post riders here. So we'll wait and see if he's going to be able to hold this. But for the time being, we're seeing Israel Primotek working at the front together with Ineos. Tobias Foster, the former world time trial champion and former top 10 finisher in the Giro d'Italia. Hasn't quite lived up to that hype that many people were expecting of being a Tour de l'Avenir winner, but he's carved his own role within the Ineos Grenadiers team. And we'll see how far what he's gonna do in this Tour de France. Not quite getting a big personal result. Ineos Grenadiers been quite underwhelming in this year's Tour as well. Not really getting too much out of that. And we might just grade some teams as well. We haven't done any grading of teams of late, but yeah, there's a lot of good riders up here. There's a lot of good riders. So we'll wait and see who's going to kind of draw the first blood in this break for sure. And Editoir, who's missed out in this break? Obviously, there's no EF Education Easy Post. I would say Uno X missed out as well. But yeah, Bruno Marai, maybe he's going to try and chase those polka dot jersey points. I think Bahrain Victorias are going all in on that jersey now. Hero Tejada up here with Simone Velasco as well. Cofidis have brought 3 riders. Emmanuel Buchmann, the former 4th place finisher of the Tour. Brian Kokar, obviously going for the intermediate sprints. Where's Binny? Where is Jonathan Milan? There's only a Cat 4 climb. And there is a Tadej Pogacar coming from behind in that green jersey competition. I think they are not fearing Tadej enough here. I don't think they need to fear him more because he is going to be coming with ruthless pace in that green jersey here in the second and final week. But yeah, they've not been given a huge leash here. Not a huge leash. So we'll wait and see what they're going to do. But Tadej Pogacar, we're seeing him number 1. Rainbow jersey. Was that the curse striking him yesterday? Maybe. He's still in the race. So, I mean, I feel like the curse just brushes him a bit. It doesn't quite take him out. Just touches him. Just says, hey, Tadej, remember me? But yeah, he is riding the rainbow jersey. He's not in the yellow jersey right now. They did wait for him yesterday, which I thought was very good sportsmanship. But many people were saying they shouldn't have waited. And it was more of a peloton collective decision, wasn't it? Ben Healy, I think, paying his respect to that jersey. Or to the defending champion. But for the time being, we are just seeing the riders. Romain Bardet is the man on the motorbike as well. So that is pretty funny to see him in a very different position. Obviously, we've seen Jens Vogt on that motorbike as well. We've seen a whole bunch of riders on that motorbike. So, yeah, quite interesting. But Romain Bardet, we'll see what his team do as well. They've got Oscar Onley sitting inside the top 10. Bit of a surprise, but yeah, he could definitely... Yeah, I think he's going to lose some time tomorrow in the TT. But yeah, he needs to hold on here for sure. For sure he needs to hold on. So we'll wait and see how far he can take it tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting stage to say the least. That time trial. That first mountain time trial, I think, since 2020 when we had La Planche de Belfi. They don't like too much to have these mountain time trials in the Tour. I mean... next year, I hope they're going to do a mountain team time trial up Alpe d'Huez. That would be absolutely epic. Imagine seeing that. That would be so funny. But yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But for the time being, we still have the breakaway out in front. They're giving us the Tadej Pogacar group. I think Tadej Pogacar just making his way through the cars. And it's Uno X together with, I think this is Red Bull. Have we got a Red Bull rider up here? I think Red Bull is one of the teams that have not, well, no, they have Vlasov. We said that. They have Vlasov with, who was the other rider? Vlasov with Lawrence Pithy. So the New Zealand Kiwi rider, he's up there as well in the break. So yeah, interesting situation for many of these teams. We'll see what they can do later on into this stage. But we've still got 110.3 kilometers to go. That polka dot jersey is certainly going to be a very, very interesting play today. Is Lenny Martinez going to be able to open up that competition? Well, seal it, not open it. Close it. He doesn't want to open it up to anyone. He wants to close it. And we'll have a bit of a talk about the polka dot jersey history as well. When's the last time we had a French rider? Was that Romain Bardet? Was he the last one? Maybe he was. But for the time being, yeah, Pogacar just in the cars. Is Tadej Pogacar feeling great? Is he okay? Is he still on flying form? That is the big question as well. We will wait and see. Time will tell. For sure, time will tell. But it could be a very insightful little, well, not much road, but I think it's going to tell us a lot here. We're getting a bike change from one of the Movistar riders. So, yeah, it could be an exciting one, for sure. And, of course, we're going to do the stream tomorrow of that as well. All these good things. But right now we're seeing Ineos Grenadiers up towards the front as well. Good plan, I think, maybe from Ineos, really throwing everything up here, trying to limit their own rider from being caught up in that big onslaught that's going to be coming from behind. But yeah, right now I think it's looking... well, they need more time, obviously. This is nothing. They've not even got 2 minutes right now. So they definitely need a lot more time if Ineos Grenadiers are going to get anything out of this. But for the time being, it's looking fairly good for the break. Obviously, it's still very big. I think we're going to get a bit of a selection made. Maybe on that Cat 4 climb even. Maybe we'll just see someone up the tempo a bit. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of an open stage this. We'll see when Visma... I think Visma are definitely going to be the ones trying to attack first. Obviously, UAE team members have a few problems with Tadej crashing, Almeida out, Sivakov reportedly sick as well. So, yeah, it's not the best situation that they're coming into this mountainous part of the stage as well. But great to have almost 500 people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from as well. And it is going to be a big stage today. Hautacam, are we potentially going to see something? What are we seeing? Healy in second group. Clifton Dunn saying, I don't believe Healy is a climber, so he may be tucked into the peloton holding on for dear life. Yeah, I think it's going to be damage limitation, and if he does finish inside the top 10, I think that is an impressive performance. Radio message coming up. Andre, are you still listening? Yes, I can hear you. They order a slushy not water, and double. What? Ugh. I don't want the team radios now. We want them in those crucial moments. The crucial moments where it's hurting when they're all on the limit. But we'll wait and see who's going to blink first out of this Melissa bike. And yeah, UAE team Emirates. How I think it's going to play out is this Melissa bike are going to try something that we already saw. They're going to throw either Sepp Kuss or someone else up there, Matteo Jorgensen, try and do the brilliant tactic we saw from UAE last year with Adam Yates, where they threw him up the road and then Tadej Pogacar attacked and joined up with him. I think they're going to try that, but they're going to butcher it. We're still seeing Uno X working at the front. Not quite sure why, because they have actually got a rider up there. But EF Education East Post are very happy with the help from the Scandinavian team. So we'll wait and see. Very big climb here. Great to have Paul as well. Fellow Dane, we're watching in southern China. Thanks for tuning in. Wonder what time it is there. Yeah, who's the earliest? It must be everyone in North America, if I'm not wrong. watching this. But yeah, we will wait and see what's going to happen right now. This stage is definitely one we've been looking forward to. The first real mountain stage, I mean stage 10. You can say, well, I don't know. Do we think this is the first mountain stage? First proper mountain stage, I would say. Obviously, that stage 10 was very relentless as well. Yeah, Jason saying as well, the whole team radio thing is dumb because they're never telling us anything other than trivial information. Yeah, obviously they're trying to replicate what they do in Formula 1. But, yeah. I mean, the Pogacar on Col de la Loz, that was a brilliant message. That is the message that keeps my faith in this team radio, but obviously most of it, not so much. Arthur traveling to the UK via Malta, appreciating the podcast. And great to have so many people around the world. And Livetti saying Movistar gets an F so far in the Tour de France. We might do worst team in the Tour. And I'm going to exclude the Pro Continental teams because I think they've been doing a fairly good job, most of them. Tour de Pro Cycling, of course, it's the first one. TotalEnergies, we have seen them up there as well. But yeah, the messages, the team radios, we're not getting the spicy messages. We're not getting the messages of, come on guys, attack, put 3 riders up towards the front. But they're trying at least. At least they're trying. That's what I appreciate as well. They're at least trying to innovate a bit. Because cycling can be a very conservative sport in many respects here. Ineos Grenadiers, they're pushing their way. We got 15 kilometers until that Cat 4 climb, so the first categorized climb of the day. Worst team so far. Worst team so far. I'll chuck Movistar in there as well. Arkea is apparent. Well, Arkea is doing well with their man. Yeah. Who else are we thinking of? AG2R maybe? Is that harsh? FDJ haven't really been anywhere. Red Bull, Bora, Score, they've got 2 riders up there. Bahrain have something as well. Israel, I kind of want to throw in there. They've not really been tactically that good. Needle Trek, obviously we can't put them. Intermarché, we can put them, unfortunately for them. Who else can we put? We're missing one place, I think. But right now, Ineos Grenadiers are pushing on. I'm not going to put Ineos because they have still got that man up in near the top 10. And they're trying, so maybe not them. Well, we can put Ineos because I can't think of another team. So there you have it. Who has been the worst team so far? I haven't put Jaco Aula in there because they've had a lot of bad luck. So I feel a bit, harsh to put them in there with Ben O'Connor crashing, Eddie Dunbar crashing out completely as well. Groupama FDJ getting involved in this together with Luke Durbridge, the Australian national champion. So yeah, they built the lead up to about 1 minute and 53 seconds. I mean, this break is super big, so they really need to do something here. And as Dominic says as well, smash the like button if you haven't already. We haven't gotten to 100 yet. So let's try and get to 100 very quickly. We're on 77. But Pavel Sivakov got interviewed at the start of the day. Let's see if we can hear what he says. He spoke in French. I keep forgetting he's French. Yeah, we will wait and see. This is going to be quite a spicy one when we come into it. The Hautacam, such a brilliant climb. 13.5 kilometers, 7.9%. Obviously, we did the preview as well. So if you haven't seen that preview, that's also one to look out for. Nina saying PCS has Intermarché as worst team. Well, there we go. Oh, Astana. Well done, Tom. Astana, we should have thrown Astana in there. That should have been a team. They haven't really been as good as we were hoping. We thought they were really going to do a Giro d'Italia performance, but yeah, Astana not quite living up to it either. So I feel bad for including Ineos now. But you guys, most of you are voting for Ineos, so yeah, maybe it wasn't a wrong inclusion there. But yeah, this break, we haven't even gone through all of it. They've also got Louis Barret and Lawrence Rex from Ineos from Intermarché. There is a EF Education Easy Post rider, so I was wrong. So the top 4 riders of the GC have all got a satellite rider. Harry Sweeney for Ben Healy, Maximilian Schachmann for Remco Evenepoel, Visma Lease Bike have Thies Benoot, and then Tim Wellens have, well, UAE members have Tim Wellens up there as well. Yeah, Astana have been a bit of a ghost here. So maybe we should put Astana in next time we ask about it. But well done, everyone. You managed to get to 100 likes. So, yeah, brilliant. It's before the 100 kilometers to go as well. We've got 102.5 kilometers. Marco saying, I think Slovenia and Denmark deserve a World Tour team. I mean, that would be great. That would be absolutely great. Little Trek, pseudo-Danish team in a way. Obviously, we had Saxo Bank many years ago. That was a great team. Slovenia have the Adria Mobile Continental team. And there was a rumor of a Slovenian World Tour team at one point, but that never really came to pass. Obviously, there's many rumors like this. Fernando Alonso's making a World Tour team was also a rumor for many years. But maybe Tadej Pogacar and Primož Roglič can create a World Tour team when they finish. Maybe not. But 1 minute and 51 seconds. I think there's more shot of Bas Tiedemeyer getting to the World Tour with his team. What are they called now? TBT, TDT, or something like that. Very, very fun team. Very great story to follow. Matt B, any estimate for what time the Hautacam will kick off? I would say, yeah, I have no idea. Depends on the riders, doesn't it? But it's a 13-kilometer climb, so yeah, I don't know what the Tour's estimate is either. Normally they give an estimate. We've got 100 kilometers until we're at the top, obviously. So we've got 87 kilometers. Bruce saying Clément Championson in the break. He is not there, according to Pro Cycling Stats. So yeah, that is a good point as well. Where is he? He's been very tired in terms of not doing anything. 1 minute and 49 seconds. Meteo Trentin working with Ineos Grenadiers towards the front to try and increase this gap. Great to have Armin here as well. Great to have so many channel members here. And I promised you a competition and I didn't get around to it. I'll make a note of it. Competition. Just some pro cycling stuff that I picked up from the teams. Competition. Yeah, okay. Well, so, yeah, we'll wait and see. Is Lenny Martinez going to be having that polka dot jersey still? Great to have Paddy in the chat as well. Great to have so many familiar names already. And we still have 100 kilometers to go here of the stage. Ineos Grenadiers doing their best to really work well. How they've gotten 5 riders in the break just shows that UAE team members and Visma Lease Bike don't really see them as a threat anymore. Strong riders, though, for Ineos. Arensman, Tobias Voss, Axel Rons, Carlos Rodriguez, and Connor Swift. So we'll see how long they can keep this going. 1 minute and 43 seconds, so it has come down quite a bit. What are we saying as well? Tadej had to make a video to stop the threats over his crash yesterday, which is very sad commentary on contemporary cycling. Yeah, that's true. It was a very unlucky crash, to say the least. What was it? Navajas said, stick to your line next time, or something like that. But yeah, these things happen. Racing incident, as they were saying. But right now, we are under 100 kilometers to go. The polka dot jersey is up here in the breakaway with Lenny Martinez. 1 minute and 14 seconds down. Well, 1 hour and 14 minutes is what he's down. So not a threat on GC. Bahrain victorious. Really need to commit to that jersey now because they haven't really got anything out of this. Fred Wright coming 7th yesterday in the breakaway was a result for them, I guess. But yeah, right now they need to really get something out of this year's tour. They really need to keep on the pressure. Just keep it going, guys, because that polka dot jersey, I think it has UCI points attached to it, like we saw in the Giro d'Italia. Yeah, Matt B saying Tom Pidcock fan here. Anyone else miss him on Ineos? I don't know. He's doing pretty well with Cube 36.5. Didn't he win a mountain stage as well. So EF Education Easy Post, just plodding along here, just upping the tempo. So they're the ones who are not really wanting to do something and just keeping the pressure on, doing everything to just keep that throttle on. They don't want to give them too much. Yeah, they don't want to give them too much here. Rick is saying, is Pogacar using the aero bike? I think someone mentioned this earlier as well. I think he might be. And are we going to see a bike swap at any point? They're coming through a feed zone. And we might get a new poll as well. You guys, because I botched it a bit by not including Astana in that poll. So we'll wait and see what happens here. But for the time being, 98.2 kilometers, 1 minute and 43 seconds. UAE Team Emirates are getting help from EF Education Easy Post and Uno X to manage this. Visma Lisa Bike staying very quiet. Obviously, Jonas isn't number 1 or number 2 or number 3 right now. He's number 4 in the GC. So they definitely shouldn't be doing any chasing here. Who will get the yellow jersey today? So let's do that quiz. That would be, well, not quiz, a poll. Obviously, Healy's leading right now. Yeah, let's put that in as well. Vingegaard, and it could be Remco as well, but I'm going to put other, because maybe someone could do it. But I mean, Carlos Rodriguez is the threat. I think that's the reason why they're still chasing. If Carlos Rodriguez wasn't in this group up towards the front. So if I was a breakaway rider, I would be a bit annoyed with Rodriguez being in that group. I'd be like, come on, get away, go away. Because we could maybe get a, well, maybe not, but they could maybe get a stage win as well. So we'll wait and see. But for the time being, it's looking very good here for the bunch, keeping that leash very tight. Nobody's really getting too much time from that break. So we'll wait and see. But Bahrain Victorious, they're joining in the chase as well now. So it's Jaco Aula, Ineos Grenadiers, and the Tudor Pro Cycling. These guys are trying to keep it alive against EF Education Easy Post and Uno X from behind. Uno X and EF both have riders in this break, but obviously it's for different reasons. But Ben O'Connor being in there is very, very interesting. Ben O'Connor could maybe, if he's feeling better, we saw him lose out to Simon Yates. A lot of you in the recap were telling us that you really didn't like the strategy that this Simon Yates was doing. The wheel sucking approach didn't contribute too much, but obviously he had the shield of saying, well, I'm a satellite rider for my GC leader. And I mean, that's how bike racing is sometimes. Yeah, Skilmore as well, 12 minutes and 45 seconds down. Not been having a great Tour de France. Obviously very good at the Vuelta last year. Top 5, but not much mountain support in this year's Tour for him. And, ooh, Brian Coquard. Did he crash it? Brian Coquard. He just stopped. Brian Coquard, what's going on here? He's by the medic. They've stopped by the side of the road. So not quite sure what's going on here. But Brian Coquard is just having a bit of... Yeah, not quite sure what this is about. The Cofidis rider, the man who actually did cause the crash, or was responsible, the last rider to touch Jasper Philipsen in that intermediate sprint. I don't know what is going on here. Did he crash? They haven't shown a crash or anything like that. Did he break his finger? Is that what's going on? But yeah, this is looking strange. If anyone in the chat saw what happened, let us know. But yeah, that was a weird moment. So he's on the side, getting treated to here by the medics. And yeah, Brian Coquard not really been having a good tour by his standards. But what is his stat? I mean, he hasn't had a stage win. That's what he really wants. 7th place has been his best result on stage 8. So yeah, not really anything to write home about for him, unfortunately. So close to a stage win a few years ago, many years ago, to Marcel Kittel. And yeah, right now we're seeing, I think it's his finger, pain in the finger, broken finger maybe. They're just bandaging it up here. We've got 9 kilometers until that intermediate sprint as well. So that means we've got the the other point as well, the Catroy's climb coming up, the Cat 4 climb. Is this going to do any damage? We're seeing Connor Swift thing just gapping the peloton a bit here. So maybe, yeah, I think they're just telling him on the radio, you're a bit in front now. Yeah. We will wait and see. We will wait and see. But for the time being, it's 94 kilometers to go. 94 kilometers to go. And we will wait and see if this break is going to be brought back. But I mean, it is coming down now. It's 1 minute and 33 seconds now. 1 minute and 33 seconds. And this could be interesting now for him if he's going to continue. But yeah, right now, yeah, he's just looking a bit calm. Well, he's looking calm now, but not really the best point for him, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Brian Coquard. Yeah, Brian Coquard, what is he going to do? I don't think he's going to do anything, but he still has teammates up there as well. Dylan Teuns, Ion Izagirre, of course, a former stage winner as well. And Buchmann, a former top 4 finisher of the Tour de France back in 2019. Yeah, 2019, yeah. It's not that long ago. So, yeah, obviously, this is his first year with Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe as well. Space is saying he injured the finger in the second crash, didn't he? Maybe he did. Maybe he did. So, yeah, we will wait and see. But for the time being, yeah, this is worrying for Cofidis, obviously. But there's not that many stages left. He hasn't really delivered either. Marco saying karma. I mean, to some extent, I guess. 92.5 kilometers, 1 minute and 28 seconds. It is Durbridge, Turbo Durbo at the front, the Australian national champion. Bahrain victorious, really committing to this as well. They want to try and increase this gap. They don't want to be brought back too soon. And they're just doing whatever they can to just maintain this gap for as long as possible. So we'll wait and see. But great to have over 700 people in the chat already. And do smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. A lot of you have subscribed over the last few days, so really do appreciate that. Don't know if we're on 55,000 yet. Maybe. But the speed has been quite high here. 50.2 kilometers average speed for the riders. And what are we saying as well? Didn't know Vauclin signed for Ineos. Is that true? I mean, that has been the rumor. Yeah, Kevin Vauclin for Ineos. I think they need to get someone. And yeah, it's looking like it might happen. Obviously, they can't confirm anything either, but it's looking very likely that that will be happening. I think it will be happening. Arkea obviously are a bit worried as well about the potentially moving down as well. And oh yeah, I forgot, it was twice he's finished second in Flèche Wallonne. So yeah, Kevin Vauclin absolutely just driving up his stock here this year's Tour de France. If he finishes in the top 10, he's definitely going to be adding a few thousand euros to his contract wherever he goes next. But 91.2 kilometers, we're just seeing the breakaway, unrelenting, don't want to give this up. Mara Schmidt up towards the front as well, Groupama FDJ, Jayco Aula, Ineos Grenadiers and Bahrain. But I mean, these teams must be very annoyed. They must be very annoyed at Ineos. Come on, guys, get rid of your GC guy. You're killing this break for us. You're absolutely killing this break, because EF Education needs a post. I'm not going to let this go because of that. Carlos Rodriguez not having the best year, really. I mean, he had a bit of a result in, where was it? Wasn't it the Dauphiné? Wasn't it the Dauphiné where he got a good result? Yeah, he finished 9th. Not a good result, but a result, let's say. But for the time being, yeah, we'll see what he can do. I mean, he has a 100% record of finishing inside the top 10 in the Tour. Actually, a 100% record finishing inside the top 10 in every Grand Tour he's done. That's quite impressive. 90.3 kilometers to go. They are on that Cat 4 climb now. So the Cat 4 climb is happening. Yeah, this will be interesting what happens now. But yeah, could be a fascinating one, this. Well, this climb. Are we going to see some selections made by the breakaway? The break maybe just... They are upping the tempo, obviously, because from behind they're really pushing on. Tour de Pro Cycling, Israel Prematech, Jaco Aula, they're the teams really committing to this right now. So they're doing... yeah, they're doing a good job just to keep the pressure on. And we will wait and see if... Yeah, what is the plan for Israel Prematech? They've not really gotten too much out of this as well. They are hoping to do something as well. There was the apology from Tobias Hall Johannesson on Twitter. Yeah, it got 1.2 million views. The first one saying, actually, we can put that on screen as well. So I'll put this on screen for you guys. But Tobias Hall Johannesson, obviously the one who caused the crash. So we'll get that on screen for you guys. But right now it's Tour de Pro Cycling, Ineos Grenadiers and Israel Prematech just trying to keep this pressure on this Cat 4. They've got about 730 meters left of this climb. And yeah, it's looking fairly good here for the guys. Looking fairly good, just keeping the pressure on, keeping that momentum going. But for the time being, 89.8 kilometers to go. Still, we've got a long way until we get to the Hautacam. The Hautacam is going to be brilliant, hopefully. But behind, we're seeing Uno X, we're seeing EF Education Easy Post really just working here. Not much work being done by the guys of Visma Lease Bike or even UAT Mermaids. So they're keeping a fairly calm profile right now, which I think is a good idea. But for the time being, they're just making sure that the pressure is up. They don't want to let this break really get a long leash. But yeah, I don't know. It's looking fairly good for UAT Mermaids. Let's say that. I think UAT Mermaids and Visma Lease Bike are enjoying this scenario here. So yeah, 1 minute and 50 seconds. So it has actually come out just a bit. So yeah, we will wait and see. I didn't realize the hate was that much from the Tobias Hall Johannesson. So yeah, maybe that was me switching off afterwards. Just fatigued after the recap and the stream, and then missing the key point afterwards. But 89.3, 89.2 kilometers, and we're seeing a bit of movement here from Bahrain Victorious. This is weird. Why is this not Lenny Martinez? So they're not attacking with Lenny Martinez. And yeah, this is weird. So they're not. Yeah, that was strange. So Lenny Martinez didn't take the points. But yeah, so that 1 point defended by his teammates. So weird. Why wouldn't Lenny Martinez? Is he thinking more of the points afterwards? So here's the apology. He's saying, "I'm terribly sorry for what happened to Tadej Pogacar. I was trying to follow a move and I can see that I was too close. I thought spelt wrong. Everyone would move to the right, but I made a mistake and would like to say sorry again. I hope he is good as he can be after a crash like that. And then second part, I would of course like to do it again and do it differently, but I can't. That feels beep. But I would like to wish anyone I read that wrong. But I would not wish anyone the amount of threats I get in my inbox. I'm terribly sorry, but also terrified of the hate from all the people. This feels very scary." Yeah, that is pretty bad, isn't it? That is pretty bad. Obviously, he didn't do it intentionally, so I mean, yeah, bit of shame for him. And cast a bit of a cloud on that crash as well. But fair play to Tadej Pogacar for doing his response message as well. So yeah, 2.1 kilometer until they get to the intermediate sprint as well. So we are getting ever closer there, ever closer to it. And we will see what happens. 1.8 kilometers, 1 minute and 52 seconds. Uno X just loosening the leash a bit, it seems. But for the time being, yeah, they're just coming over that Cat 4 climb. We'll see who is actually going to be interested in that intermediate sprint as well from the breakaway. So, yeah, in terms of the yellow jersey, 65% of you are going for Tadej Pogacar taking over that jersey. Obviously, it's being worn by Ben Healy right now, who's doing a very good job staying in that jersey. Seems like a very nice guy as well. Primoz Roglic in the yellow jersey. I mean, Primoz Roglic hasn't really had the best Tour de France ever since 2020, if we're honest. Hasn't finished the Tour since then. Inside the last kilometer of this, well, until they get to the intermediate sprint, we'll see who gets involved in this as well. Mathieu van der Poel, of course, up there, so maybe he's thinking about doing something, get himself closer into this competition. Maybe, I'm not sure. We'll see if he actually does it. His green jersey tactics have been a bit strange, but we don't know if he's actually committing to that competition. That's another thing. But yeah, anything can happen on this stage, as we know. And the big guys are well and truly going to be up towards the front. Oh, here we go. It's Intermarché going for it. Intermarché versus Mathieu van der Poel. Mathieu van der Poel opens it up. He's just trying to beat out Lawrence Rex, I think. And, oh, Mathieu van der Poel lost out to Little Trek and Intermarché as well there. So that was a spicy little sprint there. Enjoyed that. But yeah, why was Biniam Girmay not in this sprint? That is, yeah, I'm really confused why Bini was not in this sprint. But his teammate's doing a good job to deflect here. And Lawrence Rex and I'm not quite sure who the little Trek rider was. But they absolutely defended this. And Mathieu van der Poel showing interest, but so many times he's been in the bunch and didn't just pick up like 8 or 6 or 7 points. So I'm so confused. With his strategy. He's not quite playing it the right way. So we will see what happens. But Van der Poel, somewhat interested in this green jersey. I think it changes day by day. So we'll wait and see. But obviously a lot of appreciation to Mathieu van der Poel this Tour de France. Absolutely riding out of his skin on many of the stages. But yeah, Mathieu, I would just take him to the side. Obviously, I'm not a pro cyclist, but Mathieu, do you really want to go for this green jersey? Then we just need to look at it a bit. You just need to think about it. How are you going to approach this? You've got the advantage of probably a better climber than the other guys, and you just need to do something. At the start of the day as well, Vingegaard said at the team presentation, today is going to be a hot day. In the, obviously, intermediate sprint being passed by the peloton, but obviously all the points have been swept up by that 50-ish group. So, yeah, that's not really a problem there. Roglic is riding with low socks today as well. Where is the fashion police is what's being said on Twitter. So Roglic, we'll see what he can do as well. I mean, he's got a bit of an internal battle as well in terms of his team. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, Tadej Pogacar is actually riding his not Eurobike, but his aero bike. So we'll get a picture of that on screen. So that is quite interesting. Maybe he'll change the bike later on. Maybe he doesn't need a climbing bike. Obviously, aero, climbing bike, they all have to abide by the same weight limit. But Ineos Grenadier just forming a bit of a selection, and Intermarché trying to close that down as well in that front breakaway group. So we'll wait and see here, but it's certainly an interesting dynamic happening right now. And yeah, you just got this screenshot there of Tadej Pogacar on his aero bike. Tadej Pogacar riding his aero bike, which is a very good spot by many people who actually did spot it. A few of you in the comments spotted it as well, so well done to you guys. But Tadej Pogacar, is he going to do the deed, do the damage, absolutely rip it up today? That remains to be seen. Yeah, Ineos Grenadier is still pushing on a bit here. Are they going to be able to keep this going? That is the big question as well for many people. Wout van Aert, is he going to be able to blast up the road? Probably not. Ineos saying people are doing what they're doing, you know. It's not many teams that are in the same situation as we are. We're in a really good situation, and that's why we need to take a little bit more responsibility. So great job, Tobias and Connor. Obviously, Tobias Foss. So, yeah, we will wait and see here. We will wait and see what's going to happen on this stage, but yeah, interesting tactics by Ineos Grenadiers, not quite getting let go. And yeah, Cofidis, Brian Kokar as well. He's just crossing the intermediate sprint. So we will wait and see what happens. But unfortunately as well, there was the bad news that we unfortunately lost our under 23 rider as well. Samuele Pevetra, a 19-year-old riding for the development team of Jaco Aula, Hagens Berman, Jaco. And I mean, that was very sad to see in the Giro Valle d'Aosta under 23 race. So, yeah, you never want to see that, to be honest. You never want to see it. It's only a sport. As much as we love it, it's only a sport. And seeing youngsters losing their life for this in pursuit of something else, in pursuit of a pro career, is absolutely tragic. But 81.1 kilometers to go here, 1 minute and 47 seconds. Still Ineos doing a lot of the work at the front, which of course they should be doing. So we will wait and see what they can do, Ineos. Are they going to be able to string it out to about... how much do they need? Maybe 4 minutes? 4 minutes, maybe, to the bottom of Hautacam. I don't think they're going to be getting that, let's be honest. But it's also Lawrence Pithy's birthday, so happy birthday to them. And the way he's spending his birthday is by being in the breakaway. 80.6 kilometers still to go here of the stage. Who's going to be winning? That is the big question. Who's going to be in that yellow jersey at the end? Most of you are going for Tadej Pogacar. So maybe Tadej can repay your faith here. But a lot of guys just losing out a lot early on. We also had that protest as well. Yeah, okay. So it was a Israel protest. Okay. Right, okay. Right. Fair enough. Is he going to protest about UAE and Bahrain as well? Yeah. But, I mean, he got his message across, I guess. And we saw one of the organizers at the end, absolutely just dart out and try and get in the way as well. But, I mean, this isn't a political show, so we won't get into any of that. Yeah, for the time being, we'll see what happens here on the stage. Great to have over 1,000 people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from as well. A lot of things can happen here on this stage. Carousel Vertigo saying great rugby tackle. Yeah, when you saw it, there was a shot from one of the fans on the side. Quite violent the way it happened. Quite violent, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, obviously I feel like cycling many times gets kind of taken advantage of with protests and stuff, something like that. Definitely the Tour de France, which is a bit of a shame. So yeah, you can't politicize everything. Yeah, we'll wait and see what happens here. 78.9 kilometers, 1 minute and 47 seconds. Uno X and EF Education Easy Post still forming that alliance to try and work it up here. And Scott McMillan there, also confirmation that Lawrence Rex taking the 20 points in services of Binyam Gamay. Yeah, and of course Macho Vanderpool taking 17 points. So we'll get you the updated intermediates, well, green jersey points as well. If you haven't already as well, smash the like button, and plenty of you have subscribed as well today. So welcome to everyone who has subscribed. And we're getting very close to 55,000 subscribers. So I'm sure, yeah, you'll enjoy the content coming out as well in the next few days. But yeah, interesting finish there in terms of that intermediate sprint. But I wasn't actually, yeah, Lawrence Rex took it quite comfortably. Macho Vanderpool getting the second place, so that will be good, 17 points. But you know what I mean. Macho Vanderpool, I mean, just there's so many easy points he could have snapped up as well. Now that he is kind of their green jersey weapon or green jersey option, their only green jersey option. So I think it's a bit of a shame. There was a lot of easy points he could have snapped up. He probably could have gotten at least 7-10 points, that not that much effort, but he just didn't try for them. So yeah, we'll wait and see with intrigue if he's going to be able to do something here. But Thibaut Ness was the one who tried to do something as well. He finished in third, Fredheim in fourth, Velasco in fifth, Torgis, who's been nipping away at the green jersey as well, in sixth, picking up 10 points there. Yeah, so quite interesting what has been going on there as well. But yeah, for the time being, 77.4 kilometers. We're getting ever closer to that next interesting point of the stage. And maybe we're going to get a bit of a interesting situation on that climb. The break may be breaking up quite a lot. But I promised you a green jersey, so a green jersey classification, so we'll bring that up as well. But for the time being, it's looking very good for... Wait, they haven't given us one, I think, yet. No, they have. So we'll get you the top 5 of that classification. Mathieu van der Poel does move ahead of Tadej Pogacar in the green jersey competition. So there you have it. Mathieu van der Poel does actually move up. He has got a 10-point lead to Tadej Pogacar. So there you have it. That is an interesting little statistic as well. So the green jersey is moving a bit closer for Mathieu van der Poel. There we have it. There is the confirmation of the points. So Milan, his deficit just being sliced a bit to Mathieu van der Poel. Great to have so many people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Great to have Josh back as well. Yeah, who's going to be winning this stage? That is the big question. Many Americans in the chat, so we'll wait and see if your American heroes or Matteo Jorgensen and Sepp Kuss are going to do something here. Quinn Simmons obviously up there in the break yesterday, been up there in the break a few times, and maybe he's going to be able to do something later on in the tour as well. I think that stage 21 looks very good for him if he could just rest up. Yeah, we will wait and see. 75.8 kilometers still to go here. 1 minute and 47 seconds. Anything can happen on the stage, as we know, for sure. Space saying everything is political, even the Tour de France. I guess. What Matt B is saying, here's a question to pass the time in the chat. What's your go-to order on a coffee stop during a ride? I'm a flat white with a blueberry scone. That's a very good option, I think. Time trial tomorrow as well. We got the stage preview coming out later today, so check that out on the Cycling Day and Extra channel. But yeah, let us know, what is your go-to on a coffee ride? I mean, I think cappuccino with a carrot cake goes very far, or a croissant. Well, not a pain au chocolat or something like that. But 75 kilometers to go. 75 kilometers to go right now of the stage. 1 minute 47 seconds. Ineos Grenadiers still very motivated to try and keep this going. We're getting ever closer to the Hautacam as well. That is what we're all tuned in for. We'll wait and see if that jersey is going to swap hands. 51 riders strong still in that break. 51 riders. Tim Wellens up there. Thies Benoot and Maximilian Schachmann with Harry Sweeney for the top 3 teams. Then we got Louis Barret, Lawrence Rex, and then Bahrain Victorious have got Santiago Buitrago, Lenny Martinez, Robert Stannard, and Fred Wright, probably all in the services of Lenny Martinez for that polka dot jersey. So maybe they are going to get a big step here up in that jersey. There's 15 points available in the next 2 categorized climbs. So he really needs to make the difference here, get that advantage on Tadej Pogacar, who is of course going to be roaring up the Hautacam and potentially going to be winning those 20 points available there. So Lenny Martinez does have a bit of an advantage, but he certainly does need to maximize the points available for the breakaway riders. They still only have 1 minute and 47 seconds here, so it's not quite let go. The leash hasn't broke, the elastic hasn't snapped yet for the breakaway. They're still keeping this very tight, courtesy of Carlos Rodriguez, being 5 minutes and 44 seconds down in GC, and they're trying to really get an advantage here in Ineos Grenadiers. He's sitting 12th right now. The Spanish rider, 24 years old. Obviously, that impressive record as well. 100% record in all the Grand Tours that he has entered. So pretty impressive by Carlos Rodriguez. 4 Grand Tours, or 4 Grand Tours and 5 now. This is his 5th one. And yeah, pretty impressive by him. We've almost got 800 votes in the poll, so I think it's time for a new poll as well. So we'll wait and see. 75.3 kilometers still to go here of the stage. Great to have Pennsylvania in the house with Dominic Bruce. Great to have South Africa, I think we saw as well. We got, was that? Yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see on the stage what's going to happen. But yeah, this is going to be interesting for sure. Hautacam, that is what's coming up. We're 1 like away from 200 as well, but 73 kilometers is still a long way. We got that next categorized climb coming up, a Cat 1 followed by a Cat 3, if I'm not mistaken, Cat 2. So a Cat 1 and a Cat 2, and then that HC climb, the Hautacam. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. Are we gonna see a stage win from Tadej Pogacar? Yeah, we will wait and see. Silent Owl Scribe is saying, assume the aero bike is easier on the legs. I mean, I've never ridden the UAE bike, so I have no idea. It's a very distinct bike to say the least, but yeah, we will see if he swaps bikes. Maybe he does a bike swap at some point, maybe, and just gets paced back into it. But 1 minute and 35 seconds is the advantage now, so it's looking fairly good now. Or it's looking better. It's looking a bit better. I'm trying to be optimistic for the breakaway. We're getting just a reminder of what happened in 2022. This was also the stage where, yeah, we saw Jonas Vingegaard just almost coming off his bike as well. Then we saw Tadej Pogacar actually come off his bike, and Wout van Aert dropping back, destroying Tadej Pogacar, doing his job, and then Jonas Vingegaard became the second Dane to win on the Hautacam after Bjarne Riis. So, yeah, Tadej Pogacar, that's a crash I forgot about as well. But Tadej Pogacar doesn't usually crash that much in a stage or in a year. Okay, this year I think we've had 2 crashes from him. Well, 3 now with yesterday's crash. Paris-Roubaix, that was a soft crash, I guess, and Strade Bianchi as well. But Tadej Pogacar, obviously he's going to try and avenge that loss from last year, or from 2022. But Uno X are really just pulling it. They've got Tobias Harder-Johannesson in 10th place in GC. His brother's sitting 67th. He was up there on one of the stages, wasn't he? Yeah, he finished 7th on stage 10. Won the Tour of Slovenia as well, second in the road race to his teammate Andreas Leknesson. So, I mean, the Norwegian National Championships is just a Uno X affair, and obviously they have a development team as well. So, yeah, one of those nationals where it's completely dominated by one outfit. But, yeah, we should get a new poll going as well. Yeah, let's do Will Lenny Martinez win the polka dot jersey this year? Yes or no? 1 minute and 44 seconds here. 1 minute and 44 seconds. Are we gonna see something happening here? That is the big question. Yeah, of course we are, but what is this Melissa bike gonna try and deal something out again, trying to really attack from? Yeah, I think this Melissa bike are going to try and replicate what UAE team members did last year. They're going to try and launch, get Matteo Jørgensen on Sepp Kuss, attack from the yellow jersey group, and then they're going to try and launch off Jonas Vingegaard to bridge up and get a gap to Tadej Pogacar. I think that's what they're going to do. Or really whittle down the pack completely before that as well to get Pogacar completely on his own. And then they're going to do Matteo Jørgensen goes, force Pogacar to chase it down, and then Jonas is just going to stay on the wheel. That is what I'm anticipating. I could be wrong, but yeah, they definitely want to try and do something for sure. Tadej, is he going to be surviving this? This is the big question as well. Great to have more than 1,000 people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from, who you think is going to win the stage, who's going to be winning the yellow jersey or wearing the yellow jersey at the end of the stage. Many things can still happen on this stage, and obviously they're all thinking about that mountain time trial that they've got tomorrow as well. So there's a lot of things up in the air for these riders. We're getting very close to the start of this climb as well. 11.8 kilometers, 7.6%. A very, very interesting climb to say the least, and maybe we're going to see some moves being done in that breakaway, and it's going to come down. 51 riders is a big, big break, and maybe we will just see someone this break getting whittled down a lot. But still 69.6 kilometers to go of this stage. Many people think this could be a Tadej Pogacar stage win, but some people think it's changed a bit after that crash yesterday. Obviously, a crash is never nice for any rider, not even if you're a demigod of cycling. So we'll see. Obviously, they'll have done a lot of things. The masseuses, the doctors within the team will have done their best to try and make him feel as comfortable as possible. Edward Turns, he's just out the back here. So Edward Turns is the first man to drop from that break. So we will wait and see. But Jonas Vingegaard getting interviewed at the start of the day, just saying we'll wait and see. Dominic Bruce saying, I think Visma will definitely isolate Pogacar, but will it matter? Yeah, I mean, we saw that in the Dauphiné. He absolutely did get isolated. They had a weaker team as well. Let's not forget about that. UAE in terms of the mountain domestic performance help. But yeah, he absolutely didn't need it. And if he hadn't crashed, I think he might have just attacked quite hard. Yeah, so we will wait and see. But right now, it is Durbridge working together with Ineos Grenadiers, with Bahrain victorious. All these teams want to try and keep this momentum going at the front. Carlos Rodriguez is trying to overthrow his deficit he's got right now on the other riders. He's currently sitting 12th in GC, almost 5 minutes down. So we'll see if he's going to be able to do something to overthrow that. But for the time being, 68.5 kilometers, that's what we got left of this stage 12 to Hautacam. And we could see fireworks in this Cat 1 climb in the breakaway for sure, I think. So, yeah, as Marco say as well, don't forget to hydrate. I should have had lunch as well. That didn't really help. But I hope you guys are enjoying lunch, coffee, whatever. That would be very good. What we're saying as well, the crash is worse on the second day. Ooh. That is a very ominous prediction then. Yeah, could definitely. Yeah, maybe he'll just ride a bit defensive here. Maybe he'll not attack Tadej Pogacar. But obviously there is a weakness there, and Visma Lease bike smelling blood potentially. And yeah, let's hope this isn't what settles the Tour de France. That would be very sad, if we're honest. But Bahrain victorious, Astana, they're also in this working at the front right now. They're doing everything to just increase the tempo. Lenny Martinez even coming to the front, the polka dot jersey wearer. And we'll see if he can do something to extend his gap in that competition. I think he's going to try and make the selection as well. Obviously, the 15 points are not guaranteed by any shot. He needs to still cross the line first over this next climb and the next climb after that. But it would be 15 points. And then if Tadej wins, who takes 20 points. So he's only lost 5 points in this kind of day. So, yeah, we will wait and see. But still 50 riders in this break. So after Edward Turns dropping out, it just comes down to 50. We'll see who the next riders are to drop. We haven't even talked about AG2R, who have Bruno Amarai up there, who might be flirting with that Mountains jersey as well. Picked up a number of Mountains jersey competitions this year already. And, yeah, we will wait and see if Bruno Amarai is going to try and chase this. Steph Kras as well. He's up here. We thought he was going for the GC, but it looks like he is going to try and do something to get a stage win potentially. I mean, a lot of teams just trying to get something done, but I would be a bit annoyed if I was a team with no GC rider, with Carlos Rodriguez being up here. I would say, come on Ineos, get rid of this guy. We want to try and go for the stage win. Yeah, we will wait and see. But Uno X, they're absolutely putting a lot into this. Why? Is this their apology for crashing Pogacar yesterday? Are they just working at the front in aid of that? Because they don't have any. They have one rider, Fredheim, up there, but obviously he's a sprinter, and they have got Tobias Johannesson sitting inside the top 10. So maybe they should be conserving their resources a bit. But if they're only committing 2 or 3 riders who probably won't make it be there in the mountains parts anyway, I guess it's fine. So we'll wait and see. But strange tactics by Uno X. I think, is it just an apology? Yeah. But we will wait and see. But for the time being, it's, yeah. We will wait and see. But for the time being, it's 66 kilometers to go, 1 minute and 45 seconds. And yeah, it could be an interesting one here with Hautacam. And we will wait and see. Niels Pollard coming to the front as well. What can he do? Obviously, he's been a very good rider for UAE. Very good domestique last year as well. He's just going to try and really put the pressure on as well now. 1 minute and 45 seconds here. 1 minute and 45 seconds, 46 seconds, 65.3 kilometers. And we'll wait and see what happens. But for the time being, it's looking fairly good here for the break, somewhat. I mean, they're still going quite fast at the front. They're still pushing for this. 1 minute and 43 seconds. Yeah. 1 minute and 45. So Team Total Energy saying you're already focused, but I think there's going to be a really high pace from Soulor. So they think the pace is going to be very high on this Cat 1 climb. So yeah, 64.6 kilometers still to go. 1 minute and 41 seconds. This is gonna be interesting now. Yeah, are we gonna see some moves here from anyone in that break? Yeah, we will wait and see. But I think this breakaway could definitely do a bit of implosion. Mara Schmidt working hard at the front as well. Carlos Rodriguez and Ineos Grenadiers is definitely going to be able to sustain this pace as well over that Cat 1 climb, you would presume. So we'll see. We'll see. But for the time being, Ineos Grenadiers really putting a lot into this, as we saw earlier. They are really committing to this. Is it a good strategy? Is it a bad strategy? I don't know. But they are committing to it at least. So I think it's some good riding. They're trying to really commit to this and throw the cat amongst the pigeons, because I mean, if Carlos Rodriguez, I don't know, is this a good move from Ineos? Maybe that's a good poll as well. Is this a good move from Ineos to really commit all your GC guys, the mountain helpers, up here? Carlos Rodriguez, with the chase being done by not the mountain support, it's the flatter domestiques that are working from behind. So maybe this could be a bad strategy. And of course, they are absolutely messing up the chances of any of the breakaway riders staying away for as long as possible, because obviously it's a big stage. So they probably won't want to do this. They won't want to give it away to a breakaway rider. Is Ineos tactic smart? Yes or no? Yeah, we'll wait and see. We're almost at 250 likes as well. Well done to everyone who's smashed the like button and subscribed. Welcome to every single one of you who have subscribed. And we're getting ever closer to 55,000 subscribers. But this climb, the next one, is 11.8 kilometers, 7.3%. Are we going to see something being done here? That is the big question. Are we going to see some moves from, I mean, even the GC group? Oh, we are over 50,000 subscribers. So thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed. And yeah, we continue on to 100,000. Let's see if we can get there. But for the time being, 11.8 kilometers, 7.3% is going to be the next challenge for the riders. They're doing absolutely everything they can to really up the tempo. And maybe we're going to see someone attack from... Maybe... Yeah, I think the breakaway, they're going to really grind down here. They have 50 riders right now. We're definitely going to see some of the sprinters go out the back. Some of the not the best climbers. I would expect to see Thibonnet, Birthday Boy Laura's Pithy going out the back as well. Connor Swift, who's been doing a lot of work, I think he's going to be going out the back. They've got 4 kilometers now until that climb. 4 kilometers is all that they've got left here. So this is going to be a bit of an intriguing one, to say the least, with Ineos Grenadiers really committing to this. So absolutely incredible to see. Great to have so many of our regulars as well. And if you haven't already, why not join us every single time of the streams? Scott McMillan saying Rafa Micah is missing. Del Toro was busy at the Tour of Austria. Yeah, these things are all true. But I mean, if they had Almeida, this squad would be still super strong. Of course, you have to build a all-round squad completely. Got Thailand in the house as well. Welcome. Dominic Bruce is saying, what about Remco today? Make a big attack. I mean, I think he's quite wary about Pogacar and Vingegaard, but right now Ineos Grenadiers are absolutely driving into this climb. There's less than 4 kilometers to go, but they're absolutely committing to this now. They are gonna try and maximize this as much as possible for the time being. Statistic as well, courtesy of Twitter. What are they saying? Oh no, it's in French. I'll try and translate it later on. But 61.4 kilometers still to go here of the stage. Ineos Grenadiers, what can they do? They're committing a lot of resource to this. Bit of argy-bargy going from behind, because it actually kind of funneled in to a bit of a tunnel slash small viaduct, I guess. But for the time being, it's looking fairly interesting, the scenario for the break. I think this break is going to come down a lot. 50 riders, as we said early on. But are they going to be able to keep this going? That is the big question. Are they going to be running out of resource? Obviously, we have the riders from behind. They're going to be doing a lot of work to try and really keep this going as well. Obviously, there's also been a bit of talk. Are we gonna see the Hautacam climb gonna be broken as well? Or is the climb gonna be the record up the Hautacam? We'll get you the record on screen as well. But 60.6 kilometers still to go of the stage, and it's certainly very interesting what's going on with the break. They're really committing to this as well. Bahrain, Jayco, and Ineos Grenadiers. Turbo Durbo up there, and I think that was Fred Wright just doing a bit of work as well. So Connor Swift and Fred Wright, both of these two guys have been British national champion in the past as well. But Luke Durbridge, current national champion of Australia, and Mauro Schmidt as well. So they're doing a lot of work here in the services of their team leader, Ben O'Connor. Can they get Ben O'Connor in a good scenario once more? That would be very good to see for them. But right now, 60 kilometers left of the stage. 60k left. Yeah. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So it has just increased. A lot of riders being shedded off the back now. So a lot of riders just going out the back of this breakaway. We'll see if this is going to be let go now. Are we going to see it let go? Or let go to some extent. But there's a lot of riders that are very much in that breakaway. We'll see how far it comes down. They say on Pro Cycling Stats we're down to 48 now. I think we're going to be down to 20-ish, 30-ish by the time they come. Well, actually, no. I think they're going to be down to 20. Let's be honest. I think it's 20 that the riders will come down to on this Cat 1 climb coming up. It's going to be a very brutal one, potentially, if they are going fast, to keep that pressure going. But the breakaway absolutely shedding numbers right now. And I promised you to show, these are the Hautacam records of that climb. And you can see some very famous and infamous names there as well. So yeah, are we gonna see them beat this? Fastest time comes from Bjarne Riis in 1996, 34 minutes and 38 seconds. You've got, yeah, Jonas Vingegaard, 36 minutes and 35 seconds. So a bit slower than the other Dane, almost 2 minutes. But yeah, this is going to be interesting now with the day being quite hard. And if they're still able to throw it down there, that would be absolutely impressive, to say the least. But yeah, we'll wait and see here. We'll wait and see. Mathieu van der Poel going out the back here. Success for him, I guess. 17 points to his account in that green jersey. None to either his rival of that jersey right now, obviously, of John to Milan. So we'll wait and see. But everything can happen here on this stage. Yeah. We will wait and see if they're going to be able to do something here. Ineos Grenadiers, Jaco Aula. But the problem is, Carlos Rodriguez is the danger man. So he's always going to be the man that they're trying to get back. He's going to be the one stopping this move from going up the road. So yeah, unfortunately, Ineos Grenadiers are the team that are, yeah, it's racing. So they just have to adapt to what's going on here. They would have to attack if they wanted to get rid of Ineos Grenadiers as well. But 58.3 kilometers, that categorized climb, I think they are on it now. I think they are on it, or they're getting on it. 11.3 kilometers. Yeah, they are on it. They're on the first 500 meters of the climb now, if my maths is correct. So we will wait and see now. This is going to be where we see the riders being shedded. Luke Durbridge going out the back. He's done a lot of work for his teammates. And we'll see if they're going to be able to really throw it down now. Many riders just looking around. Mauro Schmidt shedded as well. He's been doing a lot of work. So a lot of riders just getting distance now after doing a lot of work on this climb. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But right now, yeah, we will wait and see. But yeah, Tour de Pro Cycling taking it up now. I think this is the former world champion and yellow jersey wearer. It is of Julien Philippe. He's just working on the front here. Who are they working for? I think it might be Michael Storer. That is the man, their chosen son. Tish Benut going out the back. Maximilian Schachmann going out the back as well. So a lot of riders getting shedded here. A lot of riders being shedded right now. And we will wait and see what's going to happen. But for the time being, anything can happen still. But Tour de Pro Cycling, they're really throwing the hammer down on this climb. 11.3 kilometers still to go on this stage. And who is going to be winning this race, or this stage at least? We will wait and see. We will wait and see. But for the time being, we're getting Joe Blackmore going out the back here as well. We're losing one of the Red Bull Hansgrohe riders. I think that might be Laurence Pithy. But Ineos Grenadiers, they're just keeping it up as well. They're just pushing on a lot. They're making sure that the pressure is on. Yeah, birthday boy Laurence Pithy goes out the back, unfortunately. And we will wait and see. But right now, it's looking fairly good here. Looking fairly good. This climb, savage profile, and is only the warm-up. It's the appetizer here of the stage. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But for the time being, it's 57.5 kilometers. UAE Team Emirates are taking charge at the front of the peloton. And at the front there's a mix of teams of the breakaway trying to maintain this, seeing if they can extend the gap a bit more. Yeah. We will wait and see. But for the time being, Tour de Pro Cycling are taking the mantle of just thundering down, and we will see if this can be held away. Velasco, the Astana rider, he's getting distance now. They've got 10.9 kilometers still to go, and Tour de Pro Cycling still just upping the tempo at the front, really just maintaining this advantage, doing the best just to keep this up for as long as possible. Now it's Mark Hirschi, he takes over. Mark Hirschi doing his best as well. in services of Michael Storer. But this peloton, or this breakaway, has been shedded completely now. So it's been carved in two halves. It's 24 riders now in that front group. Riders that have gone out the back: Tim Wellens, Tis Bernut, Lawrence Rex, Robert Stannard, Fred Wright, Tobias Voss, Axel Laurence, Lawrence Piffy, Vlasov, the former top 5 finisher of the Tour. Yeah, strange. Paul Pinot, we expected that. Macho Van der Poel as well. Luke Durbridge, Maro Schmidt, Ion Izagirre, Dylan Turns. But now it's Visma Leasebike. Victor Campenaerts coming to the front now. Victor Campenaerts coming to the front of the stage. He's just making himself known, and we'll see if he's going to be able to do something to chase this back. But Visma Leasebike are lining up with him, with Sepp Kuss and Matteo Jorgensen. They're trying to grind this down right now. Are we going to see something? Geraint Thomas dropped out the back from the yellow jersey group, the former Tour de France stage winner. Yeah. And we'll wait and see. But right now, it's Visma Leasebike picking up their former rider of Tobias Voss, who has been out there towards the front. So we will wait and see. Yeah. So Visma Leasebike, are they doing something good here? It's 2 minutes and 18 seconds. I think they're just keeping control of the things at the front. So yeah, 10.2 kilometers still to go of the Hautacam stage. Julien Philippe doing his best as well, just keeping the tempo up. Yeah, 56.5 kilometers to go. So yeah, 2 minutes and 13 seconds, 3 minutes and 51 seconds. Ineos Grenadiers just upping the tempo very quickly as well. And yeah, 10 kilometers still to go of this climb. Cat 1 climb. It's already done a significant amount of damage as well on this stage to the riders. I mean, the break has suffered a lot. We only have 25 riders up towards the front. So cut in half. We had 50. Now it's 25. Maximilian Schachman's still up there, so that will be helpful for Remco Evenepoel later on. Harry Sweeney still up there. Louis Barret, together with the Bahrain pair of Santiago Buitrago and Lenny Martinez. Tjernin Arensman with Carlos Rodriguez. Vlasov is up there, so it was a bit of a mistake by Pro Cycling Stats. Matthias Skjelmose, Guillaume Martin up there as well, with former top 10 finisher of Valentin Madouas. Julien Philippe up there, they're saying still. Marc Hirschi, Michael Storer, Ben O'Connor, Raul Garcia, who we've seen in a few breakaways. Pablo Castrillo is not in this break anymore. Max Hirschi's also dropped, unfortunately. Oh no, Castrillo is there. Ivan Romeo on there as well. Aino Rubio up there. Bruno Amorai, Emmanuel Buchmann, Hero Tejada, Steph Kras, and Michael Woods. So a lot of guys there. A lot of guys up there. We're just seeing pictures of Mathieu Van der Poel as well. 9.3 kilometers still to go of the stage. Are we going to see something happening here? 55.7 kilometers still to go. Luke Durbridge, Maro Schmidt as well. Visma Leasebike, they are still in control of the front. So, yeah. So we'll wait and see. But Ineos Grenadiers really just ripping it up at the front of that breakaway. Julien Philippe, Lulu is... Oh no, Marc Hirschi. Confirmation of Marc Hirschi is gone. Marc Hirschi is gone. Yeah, what is he going to do? We'll wait and see. But for the time being, it's a very good fight back from the break, responding to anything that's happening towards at the front as well. Martinez is dropped. Oh no. Martinez. Lenny Martinez is dropped. Lenny Martinez is dropped. We are worried now. Lenny Martinez is dropped. So that was... Yeah. That's a big shame. Big shame there. And Lenny Martinez dropped. What a shame. So he's not going to be getting those 10 points at the top of that Cat 1 climb. Bahrain Victorious have to rethink their strategy as well. but that is a huge loss. It looked like they were committing a lot to him as well, but yeah, not happening here. Not happening. So we'll wait and see. But for the time being, it's Ineos Grenadiers. Santiago Buitrago just positioning himself up towards the front as well. Now they're going to be riding for his chances if he's going to be able to win it. We will see. But for the time being, yeah, 54.9 kilometers still to go of the stage. Yeah, riders getting shedded still. We've got about 23 riders in this group, so maybe could be quite good. Lenny Martinez. I was really hoping he was going to be able to take those points, but it's not meant to be here. Not meant to be. And what a shame. What a shame. Anyway, Ineos Grenadiers just settling into the rhythm here. 2 minutes and 1 second. We are seeing, yeah, the unfortunate realization that Lenny Martinez, I've said his name about 17,000 times in the last 2 minutes, but he is not going to be contesting for those points, and this is going to throw the polka dot jersey. Yeah. That's a big shame. 54.6 kilometers, pushing on. Lenny Martinez, 35 seconds down already. 8.2 kilometers left of the stage. We still have 23 riders up in the break. Key riders, Tim Wellens up there, so he didn't actually drop back. So Pro Cycling Stats were just updating when we were doing the road call, or the call of the riders. So yeah, interesting. But Ineos Grenadiers really just committing to this. This must be Axel Laurens, I think. And 1 minute and 57 seconds they've got on the Visma Leasebike led group. Really just committing to this. They want to try and do everything to push on if they can. But are they going to be able to do it? That is the big question as well. Yeah, it's looking good for them. It is looking good for them, to be honest. To some extent, 1 minute and 54 seconds isn't their biggest margin, but Carlos Rodriguez is going to be working a lot to try and just stay with this as well. So, yeah, Ineos Grenadiers doing a very good job here to just... Mario Blanc is distance, they're saying. Mario Blanc distance? They're saying someone's getting distance here, so we'll just see the camera here. The French commentators getting very excited. Remco Evenepoel is gone. Remco Evenepoel is being distanced. Wow. Remco is being distanced here. Obviously, the peloton has been grinded down a lot here, but Remco Evenepoel distanced, and now Maximilian Schachmann probably has to drop back. 1 minute and 50 seconds now. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Yeah, wowza. Remco Evenepoel dropped. That was not on my bingo card list for today. Wowza. Absolutely wowza. We'll wait and see what happens here, but Remco Evenepoel, yeah, damn, that was crazy. 54 kilometers still to go, and this is not a good point for Remco Evenepoel. So, yeah, Lipovic white jersey. Yeah, wowza. Yeah, this is worrying now. This is worrying. Visma Leasebike for Remco Evenepoel, obviously. This is crazy. What is Remco going to do in this Tour de France? We'll see how far he survives as well. Who's in that group as well? That's what we're waiting for. But right now, yeah, we will see. Yeah, wowza. 53.7 kilometers. Victor Campenaerts are doing a lot of damage here. That was some turn. We will wait and see. But Tish Benoot, he was in the break earlier, dropping back. Ineos Grenadiers trying to lead the breakaway up in front. But now Visma Leasebike are absolutely grinding down this crazy situation that we're seeing unfold in front of us. So Tish Benoot, very good rider, as we know. Very, very strong hill climb rider. And is very good on these lower levels here. But this damage being done by these guys is absolutely incredible to see. So, yeah, this is looking very good now for yeah, well, it's looking very bad for many of the GC riders. We need to get through that as well. So let's see if we can dissect what's been done to these GC riders. 7 kilometers still to go, 53.4 kilometers. So we've done that situation. The yellow jersey group 1 minute and 42 seconds down. Now Carlos Rodriguez's move looks a bit better with them having their destiny in their own hands here. It's Bis Melissa Bike versus Ineos Grenadiers to try and keep this break alive. This is absolute scenes now. A Rensman is going to take over now. And where is Carlos Rodriguez? So Axel Laurent's doing a fantastic turn to try and limit the damage being done by Vis Melissa Bike. Vis Melissa Bike making use of their numbers here, making use of that strong force that they've got within this as well. But Lenny Martinez out the back of the yellow jersey group, I think, as well. But Axel Laurent's doing absolutely strong effort there just to keep this up. And yeah, Arensman just pushing on here. Arensman absolutely trying to draw blood from the other guys in the breakaway. But obviously the most important thing he's doing is trying to limit the losses or the limit the deficit, or what they're losing in terms of that deficit here. I must be honest, I didn't think we were going to get this amount of carnage on the first categorized climb, or the first real one. Let's not call that Cat 4 one a real one. So, yeah, absolutely epic stuff happening. 1 minute and 40 seconds is all that the yellow jersey group has left. Obviously, it is Healy still in that jersey. Oh, this is going to be good, isn't it? This is going to be a classic. But Remco Evenepoel in problems. Remco Evenepoel has got Van Wilder with him. They see their man as well. Well, not that man, but they see Lenny Martinez just passing him as well. But Remco Evenepoel, wow, this is not what they were planning. Obviously, Remco had a bit of... He was kind of putting... Well, what are we saying? He was taming people's expectations at the start of the day, the start of the tour. Vlasov is the next one to go. He goes from not the yellow jersey group, from the breakaway group. So maybe he's been told to maybe just drop back here. We'll wait and see. But for the time being, it's looking very good right now. We're seeing Arensman, a former top 5 finisher of the Giro. What can he do here for his teammates? We will wait and see, but for the time being, it's looking very good right now for many of these riders in the breakaway to some extent. Carlos Rodriguez, obviously, the damage being done to many of his rivals from that yellow jersey group is a good factor as well. So being up the road, 6 kilometers still to go, 1 minute and 39 seconds. Not quite got that confirmation. Pro Cycling Stats saying Enric Mas, one of the riders, to lose out as well. But I mean, Enric Mas was slipping a lot in terms of that positioning in the GC. 1 minute and 38 seconds. So they are matching it. Arensman is a phenomenal climber, as we know. So he's just making sure to match this completely. Doing a good job to just match the pace being put on by Tiesj Benoot. But obviously, when they switch to their stronger riders, that is going to be a whole lot more worrying for the Ineos Grenadiers team. The more fresher riders well, who's really fresh in the Tour de France at this stage. But yeah, they're doing a good job to just form this move. Can they just accelerate quite hard here? Form that. Yeah, get rid of, dislodge anyone, any pretenders from this group as well. I would love to know who's in this GC group. So we got Ben Healy still in there. I can see a Uno X rider, so I presume that's Tobias Hall Johannessen. But Remco Evenepoel, the big loser right now. So Remco Evenepoel absolutely going backwards. The podium finisher of last year, and obviously also the white jersey winner and current white jersey leader. And if Florian Lipovic is in that group, that means he might just be losing that jersey as well. Florian Lipovic for the white jersey. We said it in the preview. Well, I didn't say it. Patrick said it, and so did Jens Vogt as well. But he's about, let's quick maths, 40 seconds down now. 40 seconds down. Remco Evenepoel, Patrick always says he taps out. Is he going to be tapping out here? But Ben Healy doing a good job to stay up towards the front. This is a nightmare situation right now. Nightmare situation. And Remco Evenepoel, is he going to drop outside the top 10? 2 minutes and 18 seconds. This is going to be the interview that most people want to hear after the stage. But now Sepp Kuss is the one taking up the charge at the front. Mathias Skjelmose Jensen comes to the front here as well of the breakaway. So the Dane, Mathias Skjelmose Jensen, the former top 5 finisher of the Vuelta España and winner of Amstel Gold this year. He's just coming to the front now, just doing his best to up the tempo slightly, and maybe we can just see something happening here. He wants to just keep the pressure high. He knows that time might be numbered at the front with that acceleration coming from behind, with Visma Lease bike looking very, very excited right now. So, oh, Ben Healy has been dislodged here. Ben Healy has just been dislodged. So unfortunate, Ben Healy has been dislodged. So any Ben Healy fans, look away now. So yeah, great shame there. But Ben Healy has been distanced quite viciously. Vauclain distanced. Many riders being distanced now in this group. But Ben Healy's distanced with Matteo Jorgensen is what they're saying. Matteo Jorgensen, Healy and Vauclain. Is that the guys that have been distanced? So we'll wait and see. But this is very nervous times now for many of the riders. Oh my goodness. We are getting a real showdown, but not on the climb we were expecting. I was wondering when this guy was going to show up to the Tour de France. Macron has shown up, the president of France. He is just shaking people's hands. Wasn't he on 14 Juillet? He was busy doing other things. But yeah, a lot of riders losing out here. But Mathias Skjelmose Jensen doing an absolute fantastic ride to just attack up towards the front. And what a bit of riding going on from him. But Santiago Buitrago dropping out the back as well. So, I mean, Bahrain, your day is done, unfortunately, towards the front. Mathias Skjelmose Jensen is joined with Bruno Marais, with Michael Woods as well. So these guys could maybe be thinking about the polka dot jersey as well, get themselves inside that competition. Remember, it's 27 points that Lenny Martinez has had at the start of the day as well. So anything can happen here. Anything can happen, but everything is in the balance. Simon Yates. Oh, Simon Yates. We said this was the best transfer of the season. He's up here. I mean, UAE Mermaid's climbing very well as well. They've got Navajas up here. I think they've got Adam Yates as well. So, yeah, right now, Visma Lease bike are well and truly outnumbering their rivals. They are outnumbering their rivals. I can see 2 Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe riders. So I presume that is our Roglic and Lipovic. We have also got Uno X up there with Tobias Hall Johannesson. We think we've got Arkea with, Vauclain. Is this Vauclain? They said Vauclain dropped, so they might be back. So it's a bit hard to know, but saying Skjelmose is still up towards the front here. So Skjelmose is still up towards the front. And are we going to see something happening today? I think the fireworks are going to be coming. We've already had the grinding fireworks. From behind, it looks like there's a bit of attacking going on. I think this is Aina Rubio trying to bridge up to the 3 riders up in front, which is Woods, Bruno Marais, and Mathias Skjelmose Jensen, as Aurelien Panapantra has been dropped. We still have 4 kilometers to go of the stage of the climb, not the stage. We still have 50 kilometers to go of the stage. So a long way to go still. But great to have so many people joining around the world. Let us know where you're watching from as well. Smash the like button if you haven't already and subscribe to the channel. Let's try and get to 60,000 subscribers. We managed to get past 55,000 subscribers. But Tim Wellens suffering here, the Belgian national champion. And what is going to happen here? This stage is very wide open. Michael Storer getting back to these riders as well. Aina Rubio in the mix. Michael Woods. Many of these riders just doing their best to get up here. Who is going to be doing something? That is the big question. 3.9 kilometers still to go. The yellow jersey has been dropped, but they are trying to bridge back down again, as Visma Lease bike has just slowed down a bit. So Ben Healy is still within touching distance. So Ben Healy just within touching distance. It is the Giro d'Italia champion of this year. Simon Yates, the stage winner on stage 10. Such a good signing. The best signing of this year. and we did say they should sign him. So thank you, Visma Lease a Bike, for listening to Transfer Talks on the Cycling Dane podcast. We said they needed this guy, and they absolutely did that. But Ben Healy, we'll see how far. He's absolutely doing everything he can here, the Irishman. Yellow jersey was such an incredible feat for him and EF Education Easy Post, doing everything to hold on to this. You don't often, if you're not a alien, get that jersey, but right now he's doing everything in his power to keep on to that. Absolutely honoring that jersey completely. But at the front, we've got a bit of a congregation of riders, collaboration, Group 2 dynamics happening a bit at the front. I think Matthias Skelmos Jensen, Michael Stora, Aina Rubio for Movistar. But AG2R, I have two riders up there, Bruno Marai and Aurélien Panepantra. Michael Woods up there as well, doing a very good ride to climb. But they have just distanced Matthias Skelmos Jensen and Rubio. So they have just been distanced a bit of an acceleration, an attack going on from the Canadian. So Rhonda in the comments is going to be very happy about this, and any Canadians in the chat as well. But right now, Mike Woods just lifts the tempo ever so slightly. He wants to trim this down a bit more. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to the yellow jersey, but 1 minute and 59 seconds to the favorites group, shall we call them. But we will wait and see what happens. The stage is truly open. 3.2 kilometers. Visma Lease a Bike doing a very good job to just keep the pressure on as well. They just want to make sure that they're absolutely keeping the screw tight on all these riders, especially UAT Emirates. They want to try and see if they can just get one of them to drop. Come on, drop Adam Yates, drop Narvaez. That's what they're saying. Anything can happen on the stage, as we know. I love to say that. But yeah, 3 kilometers to go here. AG2R, this is Panepantra. Aurélien, he's just dropping a bit. And what is going to happen here on the stage? Ineos Grenadiers, nowhere. So this absolutely disappeared. Absolutely. Where's Carlos Rodriguez? Where is Carlos Rodriguez? Absolutely gone. So, yeah, this is looking very good now. Who will wear the yellow jersey? Let's just ask you guys that as well. Is it going to be going to Tadej Pogacar? Is it going to be going to Jonas Vingegaard? Or are we going to see a heroic battle for Healy late on? That could equally happen. But great to have 2,000 people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from as well. And smash the like button and the subscribe button. We're only on 347 likes, but we're 2.8 kilometers away from that first real categorized climb of the day. Is this going to happen for many of these riders? But Carlos Rodriguez, the tactic by Ineos Grenadiers has blown up in their face. But Ben Healy here, he's with his teammate of... who's his teammate? It was the teammate we saw earlier. Just trying to do his best to try and get Harry Sweeney. That was it. Harry Sweeney doing his best just to keep this going. And we're seeing UAE Team Emirates riders at the back. It looks like Marc Soler this as well. Marc Soler, what is he going to be able to do? 49 kilometers to go. 2.9 or 2.6 kilometers left of this climb. Simon Yates, what he was brought back in for here. Or brought into the team for of Visma Lease a Bike. This was why they bought him. The Jaco Aula rider before this year started, but absolutely just doing his best job here at the front. This is what his job is. We can see his brother as well from UAE Team Emirates. It's going to be a very funny Christmas at the end of the year for them, obviously, with them being on the two biggest teams in the sport right now. But 2.4 kilometers. This is looking interesting. Each of them having a Yates brother, Jonas and Tadej. But we're seeing pictures of Ben Healy just doing his best. Harry Sweeney just doing his best as well to cool down his Irish teammate. Probably going to get a bottle for that, a fine for that. We know the ASO and UCI love to give weird fines, and this could be it. But yeah, looking very good right now. We will wait and see what happens on the stage, but for the time being, it's a nervous one for EF Education Easy Post and Healy fans. Anything can happen. Yeah, 48.6 kilometers, 2 kilometers to go of this first 1 climb of the day, or the only Cat 1 climb. We've got Cat 2 climb coming up, and then the HC climb is the final climb of the day up to the Hautacam. So, yeah, the Hautacam it's come before the Hautacam, all the damage being done already. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. But great to have so many people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. We've got a breakaway situation up the front. 5 riders: Bruno Morai, Michael Woods, Einar Rubio, Michael Stora, and Mathias Skjelmose Jensen, the Dane, riding for Little Trek. Little Trek, not really supporting him in terms of a GC onslaught, but he's doing a good job on his own merit here. Fell down in GC. He's about 12 minutes down, or almost 13 minutes. And a stage win is probably what's more realistic at this point. Or maybe even going for that Pogacar jersey. But Lenny Martinez, commiserations to him. We're seeing the GC riders lining up as well towards, Remco Evenepoel. We haven't talked about him. He's about a minute down, so maybe he can find a bit of recovery as well. But Remco Evenepoel, this is the big headline on this climb, that he's gone absolutely backwards here, unfortunately. Yeah, we will wait and see. For the time being, it's 48 kilometers to go. 48 kilometers to go. And yeah, 1.7 kilometers left of the stage. Are we going to see a stage victory from Remco Evenepoel? No. From Tadej Pogacar? Maybe. And we got the French president here as well. Emmanuel Macron. He is here. He's had a very busy week, of course. But we'll see. He's not going to be winning anything, obviously. Maybe he's going to be giving the prizes on the podium. But Vingegaard's team, with Simon Yates, the former Giro d'Italia champion, the current one, Sepp Kuss, the former Vuelta a España champion, in front of him. So right now, we're seeing attacks by Mike Woods. Mike Woods is just trying to get this group down as well. 1.4 kilometers to go. The Israel Prematech rider trying to shed the other riders. Michael Stora just going out the back, but it looks like he's just keeping his own tempo. Skjelmose, he was just trying to answer him quite quickly as well. But right now, it's a fascinating situation going in front of our very eyes. So 1.3 kilometers still to go. 47.7 kilometers. 1 minute and 47 seconds for the Tadej Pogacar Jonas Vingegaard group up to these guys. And the white jerseys 3 minutes down of Remco Evenepoel. The yellow jersey group is behind Remco now. So yeah, Woods doing his best. He's got a bit of a gap as well. So Woods doing a very good job here at the front. Just trying to get himself alone. Almost inside the last kilometer of this climb as well. So we're getting very close here. Getting very close. But riders are being picked off one by one. Who's this? Michael Stora just joining back with Einar Rubio and Bruno Morai. So right now on the road, it is Michael Woods, Mathias Skjelmose Jensen, and this chasing 3-man group of Michael Stora, Einar Rubio, and Bruno Morai. I mean, this is a day where they really need to keep up on their calories, or it's going to go sideways very quickly if they don't watch out. But for the time being, 47.4 kilometers still to go of the stage. This is going to be a dramatic battle. Yeah, we will wait and see. But for the time being, it's a very, very interesting look here. Skjelmose really trying to get back this deficit he has as well. But for the time being, we're seeing Arkea BNB struggling as well with Kevin Vauclain. Rodriguez just trying to guide his team leader as well. So there's a lot of riders feeling this. So yeah, there's a lot of hurt going on this first Cat 1 climb. But yeah, we're not even at 400 likes. I'm sure we can get to 500, guys. We're 2,000 people in the chat. Great to have you all here. And if you haven't already, show us your flag where you're watching from in the chat. But while we wait for all the flags to appear in the chat, we're seeing Visma Lease Bike still just controlling the things in this Pogacar Vingegaard group. They can just keep this up. Just keep the momentum up here. 1 minute and 51 seconds. They are probably not going to be doing any work until we see the next climb. They're just keeping the situation fairly stagnant at this moment. Maybe the fireworks are really going to come. Nobody has a teammate out in front as well, out of Vingegaard and Vingegaard and Tadej. But yeah, we will wait and see. But for the time being, the day is a very fast one. Michael Woods, 46.8 kilometers. for him if he's going to add another stage victory to his impressive career. But 350 meters to go. Is he going to take himself into this polka dot jersey? We will wait and see. But Canada is going to get a Cat 1 climb victory, if we can count that. Obviously, there's prize money up for grabs as well, even on these Cat 1 climbs. So that will be a bit of money added to their IPT fund. They don't really need the money, do they? But for the time being, 46.6 kilometers. 10 points is going to go to Mike Woods. No points is going to be going to Lady Martinez. So right now, it's going to be a fascinating battle. Very open classification, that still on stage 12, which is remarkable to say the least. But 46.5 kilometers still to go of the stage. The Hautacam is coming close. And yeah, we will wait and see. We'll wait and see. But anything can happen here on the stage. Anything can happen. And maybe we are going to see somebody doing something. But 46.3 kilometers still to go. And maybe we are going to see someone doing something here. For the time being, Mike Woods finds himself in clean air, doing his best up towards the front. What is he going to be able to do here on the stage? Anything can happen. It's all up in the air. And maybe we are going to see him doing something. Mike Woods. Could this be a dramatic win for him? Simon Yates just pushing on with Sepp Kuss. But Ben Healy really dying 1,000 deaths here, unfortunately, on this climb. He has worn that jersey. Absolutely remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. And great to have so many Canadians. And unfortunately, I'm not going to Canada. Oh, I'm so... Yeah, sorry, guys. That was going to happen. But the timings were a bit bad, unfortunately. I was going to go to Ottawa with my partner, but she's going alone on a work trip. 45.3 kilometers to go. 2 minutes and 6 seconds for Pogacar and Vingegaard. 4 minutes for the yellow jersey. Ben Healy is going to absolutely lose mountains of seconds here, unfortunately. He's done a brilliant tour. He takes a stage win and wearing the jersey. And he's worn the jersey for a day and 2 days. Wasn't it 2 days? So absolutely impressive by the young Irishman. But 2 minutes and 11 seconds for the Vingegaard group to the front with Michael Woods. Michael Woods seems to have built up a bit of a buffer to Mathias Gilmoes Jensen. We're not seeing the Dane. We're not seeing that trio of riders who are following. Group 4 is apparently a bigger group. Vingegaard moving up to the front. So he's thinking about that polka dot jersey potentially. Yeah, maybe Vingegaard. It's always good to take a jersey to Paris, so maybe Vingegaard is going to be our man in that. Pogacar looking very good as well, despite the crash yesterday. So, yeah, Pogacar, we will see what he can do. But we have got another categorized climb coming up, a Cat 2 climb, 3.3 kilometers at 8%. But Ben Healy absolutely suffering, absolutely suffering. This is looking nervous for Ben Healy fans and EF Education Easy Post, but they did manage to get as much out of that as possible. I think, yeah, having the yellow jersey doesn't happen very often for many teams, so they absolutely maximized it, I think. But yeah, Tadej Pogacar is currently our yellow jersey provisional leader, as Diogo is saying in the chat as well. Great to have so many people in the chat as well. Let us know where you're watching from, and of course, this stage, absolutely one that we were all looking forward to. But Mike Woods is doing a good job to just negotiate this descent. We haven't quite got an update of that yellow jersey group from Pro Cycling Stats. We haven't seen many pictures from the organizers, but yeah, they're still keeping their powder dry for sure. But this, yeah, it is a bit of a technical descent. Rubio and Michael Storer, they're just in hot pursuit of the Canadian as well. But we'll wait and see. Mathias Gilmoes Jensen, can he just bridge up as well? Where is he kind of in this? We're not quite sure where these guys are finding themselves in relation to Michael Woods. But who is the best descender? We'll wait and see. We will wait and see. Are we going to see a stage victory from any of the breakaway riders? But yeah, for the time being, it's looking very interesting. We're 46 likes away from 500. And great to have so many people in the chat as well. I'm sure we can find 500 of you to subscribe as well. So maybe we get a bit closer to 60,000 subscribers. A lot of content happening as well, as we know. But Ben Healy, what is he going to happen? I hope you'll join us for the time trial tomorrow as well, the mountain time trial. But right now, Ben Healy with his trusted teammate of Harry Sweeney, he's dropping outside the top 5 now. The virtual top 5 is gone. So, yeah, that's a bit of a shame for Ben Healy. But, yeah, Remco Evenepoel, where is he sitting? Right now, we're getting... It's Skelmosy with Bruno Amarai. They can see Michael Woods. So... anything can happen. Great to have Ole Hansen watching in Indonesia. Not sure how many Danes we have in the chat as well. Obviously, Cycling Dane I'm a Dane. And we have a Dane right now in the second position on the virtual road, which is Mathias Skelmosy Jensen. Never taken a stage in the Tour de France. I think never taken a stage in a Grand Tour, but obviously... having that 5th place in the Vuelta a España last year and winning the white jersey was absolutely phenomenal. But for the time being, we're seeing Mathias Skelmosy Jensen join up with Mike Woods as well. Mike Woods has got company now with Bruno Amarai and Mathias Skelmosy Jensen. So it's looking very good right now. Are we going to see an epic one, to say the least? Yeah. 40.6 kilometers to go, and yeah, we will wait and see. Yeah, 40.4 kilometers. It is going to be an epic one. So yeah, these 3 riders, we still have, I think Bruno Amarai just came past Mike Woods. So right now it's Bruno Amarai, then Mike Woods, then Mathias Skelmosy Jensen. So these 3 riders just swapping order as well, doing their best to really just up the tempo here on the descent, eking out as much of an advantage they needed as well. Let's be brutally honest, because when this Melissa bike opened the fireworks together with UAT Mermaids, these guys, yeah, they are not going to be lasting for much longer, that's for sure. But for the time being, they're just increasing the tempo ever so slightly. They want to maintain this for as long as possible. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. It's coming close to the highest margin that the breakaway has had all day as well. But yeah, Ineos Grenadiers, what on earth? Carlos Rodriguez not anywhere to be seen. And yeah, that was some strange tactics. We thought they were going to do a brilliant tactic, but... it absolutely just threw up in their face. Well, splashed, fired back, whatever. So Bruno Amarai, he's got a bit of a distance now. Bruno Amarai, the very good time trialist, he is just getting a bit of a gap here. We will see what he can do, Bruno Amarai. But he wants to get solo up to the next Castro climb. So doing a very, very good ride here. So we'll see what he can do. But for the time being, it's looking very good right now for Bruno Amarai. Getting himself in a good position and just upping the tempo ever so slightly. This is a very, very good situation for Bruno Amarai to be in. Not having any rivals with him. And maybe he can get to the top of the next climb. That is a very... up in the balance, for sure. Up in the balance. But these 3 riders really taking chunks out of each other on the descent. But Bruno Amarai has a bit of an advantage now, so maybe he is going to be able to take this to the next climb. The next climb, as we said, is 3.3 kilometers of pure pain as well for these guys, so we'll see if they are going to be able to duke it out, or we will see the GC group just whittle this down as well. But for the time being, Bruno Amarai is the first rider to come to the start of this climb, and the organizers say it's 3.1 kilometers at 7.7%. So the organizers and Pro Cycling Stats just a bit in disagreement. But yeah, I think Bruno Amarai is going to be caught very soon by the 2 other riders as well. These guys are doing a good job to just maintain the tempo. They've been in the break all day today, so they are really just trying to extend their shelf life for as long as possible if they can. But are we going to see them keeping on top to the next climb? We're seeing Aina Rubio with Michael Story entering the climb as well. So these guys are really just trying to take chunks out of each other. But who is going to be the man at the top of the next categorized climb? Mike Woods taking the 10 points and putting himself into contention. So we will wait and see if he's going to be able to get himself in the right position. But Bruno Maria, former wearer of the Maglia Rosa in the Giro d'Italia, very good rider when it comes to time trials, as we know, a multiple national time trial champion. We're getting the other riders coming up here. Tim Wellens is still up towards the front, so he can still drop back for Tadej Pogacar. So Tadej still has a satellite rider up the road with Tim Wellens. Tish Benoot dropped back, and he, of course, did a very phenomenal turn for the Visma Lease bike train to just up the tempo. But yeah, for the time being, it's looking very good for the riders. Very good. We're 1 like away from 500, guys. 1 like. So thank you to every single one of you who's gotten involved in the chat, in the likes, in the subscribes, and in the poll as well. 71% of you believe it is going to be a day for Tadej Pogacar wearing that yellow jersey once more. I mean, Carlos Rodriguez absolutely suffering here. He's far down. I think he's about a minute down on the front. So yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. But for the time being, they're doing a very good job at the front to just make sure that that Pogacar Vingegaard group is just kept at bay. Obviously, Ben Healy, he's struggling. He's been passed by the Remco Evenepoel group, so Remco Evenepoel is limiting his damage. So yeah, we will wait and see what they can do. But we're getting the Vingegaard and the Visma UAE group, if we call it that. They are on the climb now. They're on the climb. 2 minutes and 20 seconds down. Are they going to be able to do something here to rip it up? Are they going to catch them on this climb, or is it going to be the next one? They're doing a very good job to keep this pace up. 37 kilometers. The Hautacam is the next climb after this. So a bit of a descent, quite a long descent, and then we will have the Hautacam. So this will be very interesting, to say the least. Yeah. So it should be very good. What's going to happen? We will have Ewan back in the recap as well, but right now we're seeing Visma Lease bike with Simon Yates, Vingegaard on his wheel, and Sepp Kuss and Jorgensen still in there. Tadej Pogacar has 2 riders with him, which I think is Narvaez and Adam Yates, so no Sivakov. We've got Arkea riders up there. I'm not quite sure who these Arkea riders are, because they're saying Vauclain was dropped with Ben Healy, but if it is Vauclain, that would be absolutely amazing. Yeah, so it's looking fairly good. Remco Evenepoel doing his best to just limit the losses, doing his best just to increase the tempo. Riders in disbelief seeing the white jersey. He's not going to be wearing that white jersey at the end of the day, I think. I think that is going to be going to Florian Lipovic. Remco Evenepoel picking off riders one at a time, but right now, yeah, it's almost like Nostradamus here from Patrick. Patrick said this was going to happen, Patrick Blake, in the previous show. But for the time being, Visma Lease bike just picking off Ineos Grenadiers riders. Carlos Rodriguez and Ineos Grenadiers, they're going to be picked back here by the Visma Lease bike group, and they're going to say, was this worth this? Was this worth this? Not quite sure. They tried something. Let's not be too negative. They were trying to do something. So Ineos Grenadiers really trying something, and they made the race a bit more interesting for sure. But for the time being, 2 minutes and 14 seconds now. 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Simon Yates just upping the tempo. Simon Yates upping the tempo, and we will wait and see what happens. But for the time being, it's looking very good right now for many of these riders. Are we going to see a race happening? Are we going to see anything happening? So I didn't even know this happened. I appreciate you guys in the chat bringing us new stories as well. There's apparently going to be a merger between Lotto and Intermarché, the 2 Belgian teams. 1.3 kilometers still to go here of this climb, this Cat 2 climb. We've done the Cat 4 climb, we've done the Cat 1 climb, we've done the Cat 2 climb here almost. It is still Bruno Maria out in front. He's got about a 34-second advantage on Skelmos Jensen with Michael Storer and Michael Woods. So the 3 M's behind, they are behind this guy. So Matthias, Michael, They're all behind this guy right now. They'll have to work together, but Bruno Marais doing one heck of a ride right now. Yeah, wowza. Absolutely wowza. We will wait and see what happens, but for the time being, this is looking very good right now for Bruno Marais. How far is this national time trial champion going to be able to last into this? Remco Evenepoel dropping out. Oh, Jorgensen. Jorgensen is struggling. The weapon for Visma Lease bike has been dropped, and now Simon Yates just takes it a bit easier. Ooh, this is not good now. This is not good. Kevin Vauclain is still in there, so Pro Cycling Stats was wrong. I was thinking that. Kevin Vauclain is still in this group. We've got Lipovic still in there as well. We've got Roglic, Tobias Halle Johannesson, Gal in here as well. So there's a lot of these strong riders in the GC just maintaining their position. But right now, alarm bells for Visma Lease bike. Alarm bells for them because their second man is gone. Matteo Jorgensen. They're saying, come on, Kevin, the Arkea guys. And yeah, Kevin Vauclain, if he is going to be going to Ineos Grenadiers, this is absolutely incredible. But for the time being, Simon Yates with Jonas Vingegaard on the wheel, just doing a good ride here. He is the last man, or second last man. They still have Sepp Kuss as well. So they're doing a good job to keep this up here. They're doing a good job just to keep their momentum up. What can they do? That is the big question as well. But Simon Yates just keeping the pace quite constant. The gap is about 2 minutes and 3 seconds to the front. The Matthias Skjelmose Jensen group is losing touch with Bruno Marais. So Bruno Marais is doing one incredible ride here. He's just maintaining this pace at the front. And now we are going to see a bit of an interesting happening at the front for sure. This is looking very good now. Are we going to see a showdown between the riders in that second group to try and fight out? How much have they got left? Bruno Marais has about 450 meters left. So yeah, but Matteo Jorgensen, the fifth rider in the GC, is gone. Fifth rider in GC is gone. Obviously, the first rider in GC is gone as well. So a lot of these riders struggling. But yeah, hot day obviously, and incredible stage. And they were going very fast as well, courtesy of Rodriguez in them. But Simon Yates, he is just making sure to keep the momentum going at the front, pushing on. And yeah, this is looking very crazy right now. Great riding by Bruno Marais. And yeah, I mean, Gal is also in the group as well, so we'll see what he can do later on. But for the time being, Simon Yates is the one guiding them up. Bruno Marais is going to be the one who crosses the Cat 2 climb here. There is 5 points available. He managed to take 6 points on the Cat climb before, so he does throw himself up in this Mountains jersey. We'll get the virtual one for that as well, but a lot of things can still happen here on the stage. Thank you for the kind donation as well, Lawrence. But yeah, right now it is looking very good right now. Very good for Bruno Marais and the GC group. Many of the GC riders losing time. There'll be a lot of dissecting of this on the Cycling Dane podcast later on this evening. So make sure to subscribe to that as well if you haven't already. But for the time being, we're seeing attacks in the Skjelmose group. It's Michael Storer with Matthias Skjelmose Jensen. They're not content with this pace, so they're just trying to up the tempo a bit more, doing their best to just keep the pressure on, not letting him get away with this as well. But yeah, Bruno Marais. So Skjelmose Jensen, he picks up the 3 points in that categorized classification. 2 points go to Michael Storer and Mike Woods taking 1 point. So it completely flipped on this climb. Simon Yates out the back here, but Remco Evenepoel is coming back with a bit of thunder here. So Remco Evenepoel just riding to his own tempo. This is quite a comeback from Remco. Remco Evenepoel is doing a very good job to kind of get back in this. But yeah, check out our podcast if you haven't already. The recount is going to come out on that later this evening. And of course, we have got Jens Fuchs coming back on that channel or on it as well. But yeah, Adam Yates. Adam Yates is the rider working at the front now. And Simon Yates absolutely just making sure he could keep up towards the front. Is this Adam Yates? Looks like Adam Yates, very still riding that we see. So Adam Yates is now the man just taking up the charge. But Narvaez, what on earth? That is an impressive climb by him. Sepp Kuss is still in there as well. Jurgensen just getting back into this group as well. So he's doing a bit of a ding-dong battle to try and get up towards the front. And yeah, Remco Evenepoel getting himself almost back in contention. He's got about 23 seconds to make up. So an absolutely incredible effort there. Obviously, he is a time trialist, as we all know. World champion, Olympic champion. He's phenomenal riding to power. So yeah, he's doing an absolute impressive ride there. So we will wait and see what happens. But Simon Yates with Remco Evenepoel, do they have anything in common? They've both been Vuelta a España champions. That is what they have in common. But for the time being, 2 minutes and 36 seconds for Remco Evenepoel to make up on the front. But yeah, doing a very good job, Remco Evenepoel. That must be said. But Ben Healy, he's 5 minutes and 30 seconds down. Looks like he's got back into the rhythm as well. So Ben Healy doing a good job to just keep going here. Keep going, that's for sure. Bruno Marais pacing on at the front, 32.3 kilometers, really pushing this now. Yeah, Bruno Marais, Matthias Skelmos Jensen, Michael Storer, and Mike Woods. Those are the guys who got points. And let's get you the mountains classification as well, the updated virtual one, because it does throw an interesting picture here. And not a good reading for any Lenny Martinez fans, myself included. But he still might wear that jersey at the end of the day. There is, of course, 20 points up for grabs as well. But Bruno Marais, he's extended his lead to about a minute. So about a minute for Bruno Marais. That is very good going by him. So we'll wait and see. But good to have over 2,000 people in the chat. As Rhonda said, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button as well. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 subscribers and also 1,000 likes on this stream. That would be the best so far of this year's tour. But obviously we've beaten that record tremendously at the Olympics. But for the time being, 31.3 kilometers is all that separates the riders from the top of the Hautacam. 58 seconds. Skelmose, I mean, these guys, they've only got about a 1 minute and 20 seconds on the Vingegaard Pogacar group. So yeah, it's a shame there is no Almeida in there. But maybe it makes it more interesting as well. Maybe it makes it more interesting. So we're just waiting to see. I mean, I was ordering a screenshot computer. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay. So updated mountains classification is here. We still have Lenny Martinez leading that competition with 27 points. Mike Woods moves up into second place, 22 points. And of course, there is 20 points up for grabs at the top of the Hautacam. So I think Tadej Pogacar might be wearing the polka dot jersey again. But Tim Wellens is dropping back now. Tim Wellens is dropping back. So we are going to see Tim Wellens get himself into a domestique role. They were the ones who utilized the satellite rider. Who would have thunk? Who would have thought? So we'll wait and see. But a lot of riders are struggling towards the back of the GC group, even though they are riding more to tempo now. But Tim Wellens is going to be joining up, and this is going to be nightmare fuel for Visma Lease bike. Yeah. Good tactic. Good riding by Tim Wellens. They marked him with Thies Benoot, but Thies Benoot dropped back earlier. He did a lot of the damage, though, in that GC group. So, yeah, I mean, still good riding, you have to say. But on a day where Simon Yates has worked for the Yellow Jersey group, so has Adam Yates, the two twins. That is quite funny when you think about it. But UAE Team Emirates joining up with Belgian national champion. So this is going to be a good bit of riding from them. They're taking over control at the front from Visma Lease bike. And are they going to really hammer it here, or are they just going to take it a bit slowly? Bruno Marais still has a bit of a comfortable lead to these guys, 2 minutes and 24 seconds. But I mean, now Wellens is absolutely going to ride out of his skin, and maybe it will not be that comfortable by the time they get to the Hautacam. 2 minutes and 25 seconds. I think he's going to need 5 minutes, Bruno Marais, if he was going to keep these guys at bay. I don't think it's going to happen. Bruno Marais fans, this is going to be brutal. We all know this. We all know this. It's going to be a brutal one, to say the least. Yeah. So, that we will wait and see. We will wait and see. But 28 kilometers still to go of the stage. Great to have so many people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from as well with a flag. And right now, 1 minute and 10 seconds. Are we going to get a French winner on this stage? That remains to be seen. But for the time being, Bruno Marais is holding out hopes where his president is in a team or in a car somewhere along the race, probably with 16 security cars as well. But Tim Wellens is absolutely driving down this descent now. They've got that long descent. They have a bit of a false flat as well coming up. And then they have another descent. And then we get almost to the start of the Hautacam. 13 kilometers long, or 13.5 at 7.9%. Absolute brutal. But we'll wait and see what happens. But I'll make sure to update the Pro Cycling Stats. It looks like it's frozen a bit. But for the time being, 27 kilometers still left here of the stage. 27 kilometers. They're coming thick and fast, the kilometers now. And maybe we are going to have a bit of an exciting one. Yeah, we will wait and see. But updated the stats as well so you can see a bit more of a picture where we are. So, yeah. We will wait and see. But for the time being, the chase... This is the Remco Evenepoel group. I think he is coming very close now to the Pogacar Vingegaard group. So he has just been let back into this. So, yeah. That is good riding. Very good riding by him. Very, very good riding by him. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. But Remco Evenepoel, is he going to have anything left as well? That is the big question now. Is he going to be having anything left on the Hautacam? But good job that he's been riding to tempo. Good riding to tempo there. But 26.9 kilometers, 2 minutes and 23 seconds still for that Pogacar Vingegaard group. It looks like we have got them back in this Remco Evenepoel. So we can't quite trust Pro Cycling Stats live situation, but obviously I think they're just doing it by eyeball test as well. But Remco Evenepoel is in that front favorites group, not the front group of the one right now, but right now, yeah, it is gonna be a big showdown between last year's top three, and we will wait and see. Do we think this breakaway has enough time on Bruno Marais? More than 1,400 of you have voted in the chat as well. So we'll get a new chat coming. So, yeah, what could we say? But right now, Bruno Marais, is he going to be able to win this? Will Remco still wear white jersey today? Yes or no? Do you think he's going to be dropped again? Tim Wellens just working very hard now. Tim Wellens doing a very good job. Dropping back, conserving energy, but just getting here at the right point for UAE moments. They, with no Almeida, Sivakov a bit weakened, desperately need to ride like they have another man. Narvaez has really ridden well as well. The Ecuadorian national, is he national champion? The man who won the Tour Down Under, but he is well and truly just making himself as good as possible here. Just riding really well for him. Not really a pure mountain climber, but he's distanced many. He's held his own to many of these GC riders. 25.4 kilometers still to go of the stage. Who is going to be able to do something? When are we going to see the first move being made as well? Remember, it's at 13.5 kilometers where we start the Hautacam, so we've still got just under 12 kilometers to go of the stage. Oof, this is going to be a nervous one. A very nervous one for GC riders. But Bruno Marais still has the advantage 1 minute and 37 seconds. So the Skjelmose group is going to be caught, I think, momentarily. Obviously, none of these guys have riders in that GC group. You've got Skjelmose, he was hoping to be GC. Michael Stora, Aino Rubio, Michael Woods. But if Skjelmose can actually keep up, he could maybe just claw himself a bit into the top 10. Maybe. I think that is a very strong maybe. So we'll wait and see. But Navaya is absolute trooper here. Absolute trooper for UAE Team Mermaids. Doing a very, very good job for his team leader. The team are rallying behind their man. And for the time being, it is looking very good. Looking very good for many of these riders in that front group. It looks like they're riding to tempo because they're not taking too many chunks out of Bruno Amarai. So I think Bruno Amarai, the lion, he is just going to be swept aside very soon. But we're almost at 700 likes, so well done to everyone who's smashed the like button. And do make sure to check out the Cycling Dane podcast. We've got the Cycling Dane extra channel as well, where we will do the recap race analysis later on today. And yeah, we are going to have special guest Ewan Wilson come back from the cyclist. So that should be very, very exciting. But 23.8 kilometers, 2 minutes and 14 seconds for the Pogacar and Vingegaard group. They're doing everything in their power to just keep this on, keep the pressure on. Can they just keep the momentum going here for as long as possible? But they are doing a very good job here to keep the momentum on. 10 kilometers until Bruno Amarai reaches the foot of the Hautacam. 10 kilometers. Skjelmose, are they going to drop back this group? They've only got about 27 seconds until they're going to be swept up by the Visma UAE group. So right now they're doing everything to put this, pressure on the other teams. But I mean, right now Visma Lease Bike, their plan has been foiled a bit, but they are just doing the absolute finest to put the pressure on a bit more. But for the time being, Tim Wellens absolutely earning his coin and his beat on that's coming up here. So he's absolutely pushing on. This is where we want to hear the radio messages, but they're not giving us the radio messages. But Tim Wellens, everyone's just getting rid of bottles, getting bottles. And right now it is Tim Wellens riding, I think, in front of Adam Yates. We got Tobias Halil-Hannesson up there. A lot of these GC riders without any riders here. So Tadej Pogacar, we think he is going to attack at some point. How's he feeling after that crash yesterday? Vingegaard, is he going to attack here as well? Is this where he can draw blood out of Tadej Pogacar? Obviously he's bleeding already, but in terms of metaphorical blood. We have got the time trial to come tomorrow as well. Are any of them thinking about that? I don't think so. I think they're all thinking about this moment here. The Hautacam, such an incredible stage to say the least. But for the time being, it is going to be a very epic showdown, we think. Matthias Skjelmose Jensen in that chasing group, they are going to be swept up, aren't they, momentarily by the Pogacar Vingegaard group. And I think they should just try and keep on for as long as possible. So we'll wait and see. But 2 minutes and 6 seconds, Vingegaard and Pogacar's group have to Bruno Amarai. Bruno Amarai, he's probably not going to win the stage, but he's definitely going to get the Super Combativity Award, I think, the French rider. What a stage to do it when Emmanuel Macron is here. The French president, absolutely incredible to see what's going on. But for the time being, it's looking very good right now for many of these riders in the in the group. But Remco Evenepoel has joined that group, I think. Ben Healy losing bucket loads of time, but we know that was going to happen. So 1 minute and 57 seconds now. Skjelmose's group, they are just looking behind. They can see the group coming behind with some pace. So the catch is going to be done imminently. So I think we are going to get a catch very soon. Very soon. The Tim Wellens is doing a phenomenal job just keeping up the pressure. Really keeping the pressure on this, second breakaway group. They've still got one more breakaway rider to catch with Bruno Amarai. But right now, it's looking very good for the GC showdown to happen. Skjelmose just stretching on the bike. He's probably going to try and conserve effort now. Can he limit his losses? Get up, well, bounce his way up into the GC. Bjarne Riis is the one who holds the record as well for the fastest time, as we talked about earlier, in 1996. Many of these riders weren't even born in 1996. But yeah, the Dane winning on that day. We have had another Dane, Jonas Vingegaard, win on this climb as well. But Oscar Onley, what is he going to be able to do? Is he still in there? We've got a big group now. It's a very big group, the yellow jersey group, because they've been catching breakaway riders. So 1 minute and 59 seconds. We're getting into the main course of this stream now. Main course of the day, the Hautacam. The Hautacam. And this is going to be an absolute epic one, to say the least. Are we going to see something happening in terms of those big favorites? The GC, the top 10 is potentially absolutely going to explode. We have already had a minor explosion in terms of the GC. So Jonas Vingegaard, is he going to be able to do it? 57%. Oh, quite close poll here. Do you think Remco Evenepoel is going to be wearing that jersey at the end of the day? Obviously, he wasn't actually leading that jersey. That was Ben Healy. He was wearing on behalf of Ben Healy, but he's at the back. But there is, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, growing stature in the sport, Florian Lipovic, who potentially can just take that white jersey as well. But it is coming up very shortly, this climb, so we are going to get epic scenes. Bruno Amarai, he's got about 4 kilometers to go. 4 kilometers to go. Bruno Amarai needs to do everything to try and get this advantage out. Are we going to see records smashed here? We should do a timer, shouldn't we? I could get a timer up. We can get a timer. Yeah, we'll get a timer up for this, because I think this is... We can see the actual time when they get to the foot of the Hautacam. I think that is going to be quite interesting for all of us to see if they can actually break that record of Bjarne Riis. Yeah, Ken saying that the attack will come 10 kilometers from the finish. Bjarne Riis, Rabobank, Visma, this is their playground. Yeah, 17 kilometers to go. Ever closer here. Ever closer for Bruno Amarai to get to the... He's at least going to be the first rider to get to the Hautacam. He's not going to be the first rider to finish. I don't think he is. 31 degrees as well, you guys are saying. But this is going to be an absolute epic finish, this, of the Hautacam. Stage 12. We still have many more stages to come. Still a rest day to come. Still the Mont Ventoux. But for the time being, there's real fireworks here on this stage. Who is going to be winning this stage? That is the big question. Jonas Vingegaard, Tadej Pogacar. Most of us think Tadej Pogacar, but is that going to be the end result? We'll wait and see. But for the time being, we are just seeing a lot of riders getting in position. The GC group are going to be very nervous about this for sure. They are going to be very, very nervous. So we'll wait and see. But great to have so many people subscribing today, and smash the like button if you haven't already. Of course, we are going to do the stream every single day of the tour. But right now, 1 minute and 58 seconds still of a margin for the man, the myth, the legend, growing legend of Bruno Amarai, the man who has been in the Maglia Rosa, in the Giro d'Italia, multiple time trial champion in France in the national championships, and here he's bidding to do something. We need to start the stopwatches as well, guys. I will get a stopwatch. So let's get a stopwatch. So we're gonna get a stopwatch to see if they can beat the Bjarne Riis time, the peloton. 15.7 kilometers still to go. Pogacar and Vingegaard, they've got 2 minutes and 3 seconds. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Are we gonna see something happening on this stage? Can Vingegaard get the yellow jersey? Can Pogacar get the yellow jersey back again? That remains to be seen. But great to have so many people in the chat. Let us know if you're Danish as well. Well, whatever nationality. But I want to see if I have any of my fellow Danes. But 1.9 kilometers left until he gets to the Hautacam. 1.9 kilometers to get to the Hautacam for Bruno Amarai. Then we've got 2 minutes of waiting. But right now, Bruno Marais just motoring up this road. He knows what's coming up the road, the Hautacam, the legendary climb. They've gone 44.7 kilometers an hour has been the average pace. And this is faster than many others stages have been. So very good riding by them. And we'll see what they can do into this. But for the time being, it's looking fairly good now. It's looking fairly good for Bruno Marais. 2 minutes, he would have wanted 5 minutes. He would have wanted 5 minutes. But it's not going to happen. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes is what he's going to take into this. 14.7 kilometers. He's very close to this now. He's very, very close to the foot of the climb. We will take the stopwatch as well. Oh, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? But Bruno Marais doing a very good ride at the front. Really soaking up the TV time as much as he can. And yeah, chapeau to him. But Bruno Marais getting the best of the rest. Can he get up into the top 10 positions? Maybe not. But yeah, I was thinking of the Mountains jersey because there's 20 points available for the winner up towards the front as well. So this is looking very interesting now. But 14.2 kilometers. He's got about 900 meters until he gets to the top of the climb. Or the start of the climb, not the top. He wishes. But 14 kilometers. 14 kilometers. This is getting very interesting. We're almost at the foot of the climb. Is this going to be a big one? Is this going to be a big one? We'll wait and see. But yeah. Oof. This is looking interesting now for Bruno Marais. 1 minute and 54.53. He's 600 meters away from the start of the climb. The Hautacam. It's going to be a fantastic finish, this. The green, well, not the green jersey. The yellow jersey in waiting group is motoring up the road courtesy of none other than Tim Wellens. Tim Wellens is absolutely motoring up this climb right now. He's just putting the gauntlets down. Can he do something? That is the big question. Absolutely trying to force this pressure on. 300 meters until he gets to the start of the climb. And now Bruno Marais is on the climb. So it's 13.5 kilometers. So the stats were a bit wrong. 13.5 kilometers at 7.8%. So he's well and truly on the climb now. We'll see what he can do. But right now, we're going to start the stopwatch, guys. We're going to start it when we see the yellow jersey. And then we can see if Tadej Pogacar / Jonas Vingegaard is going to be able to beat this time. 34 minutes and 38 seconds. That is the time. So attacks are coming. Attacks are going to be flying. Great to have so many people in the chat. And we are, of course, united by our love of cycling. The Tour de France. The greatest bike race in the world. Well, second greatest. The greatest is the Tour of Denmark. I'm kidding. But 13 or Paris-Roubaix or Tour of Yorkshire. Tour of California. But yeah, we will wait and see. But 13 kilometers still to go. It's going to be a very interesting one, to say the least. 1 minute and 42 seconds for these guys to make up. I've got my finger on the stopwatch. So when they get to it, led by Tim Wellens, I will start it. So 1 minute and 40 seconds. 1 minute and 40 seconds. The pretenders from the contenders, but Remco Evenepoel did a very good job to pace his way back into this as well. But great to have so many of our channel members as well in the chat. But for the time being, Tim Wellens is the one motoring them in on this climb. Is this the climb? Can we just get a confirmation on are they on the climb right now? 12.9 kilometers still to go for Bruno Marais. They are on the climb. So start the stopwatch. The stopwatch has started. Tim Wellens has started them. The time has started. Matthias Kjellmoen Jensen is fighting to be on this climb as well. He wants to make sure to be in here. He needs to try and limit the losses. He's currently sitting 18th. Well, was at the start of the day. So he needs to try and eke out as much of an advantage as he can. But Tim Wellens still has more left in the tank. He's not done. He's not done. Mike Woods, Canadians, look away. Your boy has been dropped, unfortunately. He did a very good job to get that cap climb and has put himself inside for that competition as well, the polka dot jersey. But right now we're seeing Simon Yates being shed out at the back as well. So the riders are dropping like flies now. Guillaume Martin is up here as well, but he's looking like he might be in the hot seat to be dropped. But Tim Wellens doing an absolutely epic ride here just to keep up that position. But Skjelmose, the first one to really drop. But right now, Tim Wellens, absolutely emphatic ride by him. Gal, his teammate. Gal has been dropped. So this is a nervous moment for AG2R. Gal has been dropped. But Bruno Marais, he's still got an advantage of 1 minute and 17 seconds. 1 minute and 17 seconds. So we're almost 2 minutes into this climb now. Tim Wellens just driving the pace. They still have Adam Yates. So looks like they just turned the gun on them. So UAE Mehmet's Remco Evenepoel getting dropped as well. But I mean dropped or riding in his own tempo zone. So wow. This is absolutely ecstatic. The scene's happening right now. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Narvaez is still here. Narvaez is still here. Absolutely incredible ride by the Ecuadorian. One of the best signings for 2025. And he's absolutely just ramping up the tempo now. And now Jonas Vingegaard is isolated. Jonas Vingegaard is isolated. They have completely turned the gun on them. And now, where is Jorgensen? Where is Sepp Kuss? Where is Wout? Where is any of them? They absolutely turned the gun on them. So, we'll wait and see. Narvaez just pushing on. Adam Yates, Tadej Pogacar. That is the three men in this yellow jersey group. Narvaez just lifts the tempo a bit. Narvaez just ups the tempo. With Adam Yates going out the back and Narvaez, he did this in the Dauphiné. He's doing it here in the Tour de France. Narvaez is lifting the tempo. And now we're seeing Tadej Pogacar and Jonas Vingegaard, the only ones able to follow this attack by Narvaez. Narvaez, absolutely brilliant riding by him. He launches off Tadej Pogacar, and now Tadej Pogacar is off the leash. He is absolutely clean air between him and everyone else. Nobody's able to follow, not even Jonas Vingegaard. Vingegaard has been dropped. Vingegaard has been dropped. Oh my goodness. Tour is over, some people are saying. Great to have Talma from Greenland as well. Wow. Absolutely ecstatic what's happening here. Are we going to get a stage win from Tadej Pogacar? Jonas Vingegaard hasn't given up completely. He's still sitting in there. They've got 11.7 kilometers to go. Oh my goodness. Pogacar attacking hard. Is this too soon? Is it going to blow up? We're only 4 minutes into this Hautacam for these guys. And Danish fans look away. Because Jonas Vingegaard has been distanced by the world champion Tadej Pogacar. Is he going to get his third win? Is he going to get his third win of this year's Tour de France? But wow, Narvaez, absolutely. But Tadej Pogacar is being brought back here. He is being brought back ever so slightly by Jonas Vingegaard. So Jonas Vingegaard is kind of, yeah, he is absolutely open to this. He is just making sure that he is just clawing him back ever so slightly. So doing a very good job of just getting him back ever so slightly. But what an acceleration there by Tadej Pogacar. He's got about an 8-second advantage, they're saying. 8 or 9 seconds. So these guys absolutely ripping it up here on the climb. And nobody able to follow these guys. And it's damage limitation for everyone else. So Tadej Pogacar, he's going to hear what the radio says as well. But what an acceleration. 11.2 kilometers to go here of the stage. We'll wait and see what's going to happen. But for the time being, this is revenge on the menu for Tadej Pogacar. Narvaez gave him the look to Tadej, and Tadej just launched him off. Or he launched off Tadej, and Tadej absolutely increasing the power. This is where we want to see the power data organizers, but they're never going to give us that. Bruno Marais has been swept up by Tadej Pogacar like he was nothing. Yeah, the power being done by this guy is going to be incredible, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. The climbing being done. But yeah, Tadej Pogacar absolutely launching off the front. What more can we say than chapeau? We're seeing greatness in front of our eyes, I guess. But yeah, right now, Tadej Pogacar is absolutely sweeping up the advantage. But commiserations to Bruno Marais, who's been out there for so long. just being passed by the GC riders, but Jonas Vingegaard desperately trying to keep this Tour de France alive for them. This was the worry. This is why they were trying all the colourful strategies in that first week. They knew that probably weren't the weaker in terms of the climbing. We saw that in the Dauphiné, and right now it's about 9-10 seconds. It looks like it is increasing a bit as well. So this is worrying. This is worrying for the Visma Lease bike team. Back to the drawing board. Tadej Pogacar opens up a complete hurt lesson there. But yeah, what a ride by Narvaez. I think he's one of the unsung heroes of today. Absolutely incredible effort by him. But right now we are seeing Jonas Vingegaard just riding tempo riding. 11 seconds. So we'll wait and see what happens. But right now, just increasing the tempo here. Vingegaard, 13 seconds is drifting out now. 10.4 kilometers still to go for Tadej Pogacar. And yeah, worrying times. The radio message. Now we get a radio message. You can catch him back. Come on. That is the message. You can catch him back. I'm not too sure. Are we too sure? I mean, the rainbow jersey, it's certainly a very hard proposition here for Jonas Vingegaard if he is actually going to be able to catch this back. Inside almost the last 10 kilometers as well. Roglic as well joining back up to Oscar Only, Tobias Johannesson and Florian Lipovic. So I think Florian Lipovic and Roglic, they are riding F1 rules, meaning they are teammates, but they're going to be riding for themselves. There are no teammates here. Florian Lipovic, Roglic and Oscar Only. I don't know if they're going to be working together. Tobias Johannesson in that group as well. So a lot of the lower ends of the top 10 just trying to get a higher position because Ben Healy's out the back. Where is Roglic among Remco Evenepoel amongst all this as well? 10 kilometers to go for Tadej Pogacar. He took 8 minutes to get to this point here. 8 minutes to get to this. So we'll see where he gets to until the top. So we'll see where he gets to at the top. But for the time being, it's, yeah, we will wait and see. Yeah, this is looking very good right now for Tadej Pogacar and UAE Team Emirates. Absolutely ecstatic scenes for them. Great to have so many people in the chat. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Of course, we are going to do every single stage of the Tour de France as well. This epic showdown is unfolding. 9.8 kilometers still to go. 18 seconds for Vingegaard. So he is losing time now. He is losing time. Absolutely losing time right now. 50 seconds for Roglic. The Roglic group that does contain Florian Lipovic, Tobias Johannesson and Oscar Only. Oscar Only is doing a very good ride here. Very good ride from Oscar Only. Absolutely incredible to have him. So we'll wait and see. But for the time being, 9.5 kilometers still to go. And yeah, is he still riding the aero bike, Tadej Pogacar? If he is, can anyone confirm in the chat as well? Is he riding that aero bike? That is an absolute astonishing advert for the aero bike here. But great to have so many people in the chat. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And do check out the Cycling Dane podcast if you haven't already. We'll do the recap race analysis with cycling journalist Ewan Wilson later on today. But Tadej Pogacar, is he riding the aero bike? I think he is. Wow. Taking chunks out of everyone on an aero bike. Absolutely phenomenal. But for the time being, Tadej Pogacar, he's absolutely doing his best at the front. Accelerating hard. Really doing everything he can. And yeah, this is looking really interesting now. This is looking fantastic for Tadej Pogacar. Looks like he's going to get another victory in that jersey. He's leading about 30 seconds now. 30 seconds. Where is Remco as well in all of this? Where is Remco Evenepoel? That is the big question. We're inside 8.9 kilometers to go. Remco Evenepoel, they're saying about 1 minute and 15 seconds down. So you would be losing a lot of time to Florian Lipovic. But yeah, 32 seconds for Jonas Vingegaard. 32 seconds for Jonas Vingegaard. So this is looking very interesting now. What is going to happen here on the stage? for the lower ranks of the top 10. It looks like it is going to be a victory for Tadej Pogacar. Tadej Pogacar absolutely taking chunks out of everyone here on the Hautacam. Jonas Vingegaard can't quite get in the rhythm. Vauclain, where is he sitting? Vauclain, he's 6th in GC, currently 2 minutes and 26 seconds down. But what is he going to be able to do deeper into this race as well? Oh, this is absolutely excruciating for Visma, Lisa Bike and Vingegaard fans. It's almost 40 seconds now, almost 40 seconds. So it looks like it is increasing ever so slightly. Roglic's group is 1 minute and 20 seconds down, 8.4 kilometers. We have got the stopwatch open as well. So the stopwatch is saying we've only had 11 minutes of the Hautacam. 11 minutes of the Hautacam so far. But right now we're seeing Vauclain. He's battling his way back into this GC group with Roglic and Lipovic and Tobias Halle-Johannessen. The white jersey is about 11 seconds down on this. So Remco Evenepoel potentially can find himself back in this as well. Tadej Pogacar, he's still out in front, 8.2 kilometers. This climb does get a bit harder deeper into this climb as well. So he's got a few kilometers that are going to be quite hard. He's got 10% sectors coming up. So yeah, he's going to feel it. But that injury from yesterday didn't quite hit as hard as many people would have expected. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting finish. 8 kilometers. Where's the clock going to stop as well for Tadej Pogacar? We're 12 minutes into the Hautacam for him. Remco Evenepoel, is he going to be joining this group as well with Roglic and Lipovic in there? Tobias Halle-Johannessen doing a phenomenal ride to stay up there as well. So we'll wait and see. But for the time being, 44 seconds still. 44 seconds for Jonas Vingegaard to make up. I mean, it's extending now. It's extending even more now. So Vingegaard is going to be losing bucket loads of time here. 7.6 kilometers. It might get up to a minute now. It might get up to a minute. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. But 42 seconds. Who's going to finish 3rd place? I think that is our new poll. But for the time being, it's looking very up in the air for that other group. But Remco Evenepoel, he finds himself behind the Vauclain group, behind the Roglic-Vauclain group. Who will finish 3rd? Who will finish 3rd today? Yeah, I think that is a good question. Who will it be? But for the time being, there is many riders up in the, well, could be in, really do something here in that lower end of the top 10. But the top 2 positions look pretty locked in. Jonas Vingegaard has almost a 1 minute lead to that Vauclain group as well. So, yeah, we will wait and see what happens. But Jorgensen gone. Simon Yates gone. Many of these riders gone that were helping Jonas Vingegaard earlier. But the tactics absolutely gone. They can't do anything. Remco Evenepoel trying to bridge up. He's got Gal on his wheel. So Gal just trying to keep on his wheel. Keep the damage limitation at bay. He wants to try and get another top 10. And right now we're very close to 1,000 subscribers as well. And very close to 1,000 people subscribing today. Or like buttons, we're close to 1,000 on each of them. So if you haven't already, smash the like button and subscribe, completely free. But 7 kilometers still to go of the stage. 7 kilometers. This is very interesting. Tadej Pogacar, the world champion, is he going to take another stage win? This will be stage number 20 in his Tour de France career. And right now he's 15 minutes into this Hautacam. 15 minutes. So he will, yeah, he needs what? 15 minutes into it. So he needs about 17 minutes if he's going to break this. So we will wait and see. But Ben Healy comes under the 10 kilometer to go banner. Far back, obviously. 7 minutes down on Tadej Pogacar. But right now we're seeing Jonas Vingegaard, 51 seconds. Oh my goodness, he's hurting. He's hurting a lot. Oh, Vingegaard is absolutely hurting here. This is not good to see. But Kevin Vauclain, he's suffering as well. He's not able to keep the pace. So a lot of riders hurting. A lot of riders hurting. We will wait and see what's going to happen here on the stage. But 6.8 kilometers still to go for Tadej Pogacar. He's only done 16 minutes of climbing on the Hautacam. It looks like it might be a record as well, guys. Don't hold me to it, but he looks like he might be on course for the record of beating Bjarne Riis from 1996. So we'll wait and see. We will wait and see. But great to have so many people in the chat. 1 minute and 41 seconds for the Roglic group with Lipovic to Tadej Pogacar at the front. So this is absolutely a whitewash right now. Remco Evenepoel getting rid of Gal as well. So the white jersey, his tempo riding, is just getting rid of them. But Tadej Pogacar, wowza. This is looking ominous. He is absolutely stomping his authority on the race. This looks like the race is almost over. Is he going to be able to be challenged by Jonas Vingegaard or anyone else? Crash couldn't challenge him yesterday, and absolute beast mode for Tadej Pogacar right now on the Hautacam. What is he going to be able to do? But 6.3 kilometers, he's on 17 minutes. So 17 minutes. If he's going to beat that time, the time of Bjarne Riis, is he going to tire towards the end? We will wait and see. But he is almost a minute of an advantage. A minute of an advantage here. Absolutely ridiculous climbing here by him. 43 kilometers an hour. This is thunderous. This might be one of the best performances we've seen in the modern day Tour de France of a rider. Absolute imperious riding by Tadej Pogacar. He's on his own. Nobody's around him. And this could be 1 minute 20 maybe by the time he gets up to the finish. He's taken a minute out of him. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But for many people, this might be the Tour de France in the balance for Visma Lease bike. This is looking impressive right now. Tadej Pogacar absolutely doing his best to rip this race up as much as possible. 59 seconds. Vingegaard is just getting it back on course potentially. Can he do it? Can he do it here? That will remain to be seen. But these riders have absolutely taken chunks out of each other today. This climb, the Cat 1 climb, was absolutely impressive riding by all of these guys. But Tadej Pogacar absolutely ripping it up on the stage 12 up the Hautacam. Last time we were here, he got battered and bruised by Wout van Aert and Vingegaard. But he's back. He doesn't want to get destroyed by them again, and he's absolute riding his own tempo in his own zone. And organizers now give us the power data, but they don't want to. They don't want to. 5.8 kilometers. 5.8 kilometers. What wattage is he riding right now? That is the big question. Are we ever going to know that data? Sometimes we get it from different outlets in terms of, isn't it Velon? They normally get the data. Maybe we'll see their breakdown after this. But right now, Remco Evenepoel is pacing his way one after the other in that third group. He's going to catch Vauclin here. So Remco Evenepoel with that white jersey is not completely out of question. Who's going to be taking that third place? I think Remco Evenepoel has thrown his hat in the ring. He's not quite caught the Roglic group. He's got about 17 seconds to make up on them. But 5.6 kilometers still to go here of the stage. Can we get to 1,000 like in the chat? We haven't done that so far in this year's Tour de France. We did it last year quite a few times. Can we get 1,000 subscribers as well? We did that last year many times. But for the time being, this is looking back to the drawing board for Visma Lease bike, this situation. Roglic and Lipovic, are they going to be working together? Lipovic just ups the tempo a bit. Lipovic, has he just got a free reign here from Roglic to just chase his own positions? So we'll wait and see. But Oscar Onley's marking this man like hair on soap. Like hair on soap. We are 20 minutes into Tadej Pogacar's climb. 20 minutes into his climb. So there you go. 20 minutes. And the record you can see on the screen is 34 minutes and 38 seconds. So if he is going to be able to touch that record of Bjarne Riis, it has to be what? It has to be less than 14 minutes for the next 5 kilometers. I mean, if any rider is going to do that, Tadej Pogacar, obviously in the rainbow jersey. The rainbow jersey, we haven't seen a victory in the rainbow jersey since Greg LeMond. Maybe this is going to be the time we see that world champions jersey coming back to the forefront of the Tour de France. But yeah, right now, 5.2 kilometers left. 5.2 kilometers left. 1 minute and 7 seconds. 1 minute and 7 seconds for Tadej Pogacar down to Jonas Vingegaard. Can Jonas Vingegaard get back in this situation? He's passing Danish corner as well, Tadej Pogacar, but yeah, can't quite do anything about this. 13 minutes he's got left if he's going to break this record of Bjarne Riis. He's absolutely taking chunks out of many of these riders behind. Vauclain is fading, unfortunately. Vauclain is absolutely fading. So a great shame for any French fans and French hopefuls. But Kevin Vauclain, he's riding out of his skin here. Florian Lipovic is just trying to get rid of Oscar Onley. That third place could be Lipovic's. It's not going to be Roglic's. He just is giving up at this point, or riding tempo. He's outside of... He's not got anything left to fight with. So he joins Tobias Hall-Johannesson. But all these riders look like they're on their knees. They're on their knees right now. Great to have so many people around the world watching. And let's get the chat flash up with flags. Whatever country you're from, put that in the chat. And we'll see a lot of different flags around the world. But for the time being, we're seeing Oscar Onley with Florian Lipovic. They're about a minute down almost on Vingegaard and 2 minutes down on Tadej Pogacar. So we'll wait and see. We will wait and see. But these two looking very, very hammered. They're at the limit. Two riders that we weren't quite expecting to be at this stage in a Tour de France up there. But they are youngsters. So we are getting some new blood towards the Tour de France as well. Tadej Pogacar, 4.7 kilometers to go. And in terms of that timer, we're in 22 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's going to be close, isn't it? It's going to be very, very close here. But are we going to see anything happen here on the stage later on? Are we going to see some big moves? Or is this the status quo with a few seconds just dropped around the corner? But right now, Jonas Vingegaard is trying to limit his damage, or the damage being done. So what is going to happen here? Anything can happen still, but it looks like it might not happen. It's looking like it might not happen. Welcome to everyone who subscribed to the channel as well today. And of course, we have got more streams. We've got the time trial tomorrow. So I'm hoping that you're all going to be joining us back for that as well. But right now, this is a open, well, not quite an open Tour de France, but it's looking like Tadej Pogacar is taking his grasp and holding that yellow jersey tight after this. He's going to increase the lead he has already. And Remco Evenepoel is signaling to the motorbike that he wants another beat on here. We are 92 likes away from 1,000 likes on the stream. And we're about 200 subscribers away from the next mark. So if you haven't already, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. But right now, great to have 3,000 people in the chat, and let us know where you're watching from. Many people around the world. We're seeing Italy, we're seeing Greenland, we're seeing America, Denmark, obviously Eritrea, Canada, America, Lithuania in the chat as well, Slovenia. But right now, Remco Evenepoel is struggling. 2 minutes and 56 seconds behind Tadej Pogacar. Tadej Pogacar comes under 4 kilometers to go. He has about, quick maths, 10.5 minutes to make those last 4 kilometers. So there you have it. I think he's definitely going to be beating the time of Jonas Vingegaard, definitely beating the time of Vincenzo Nibali. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But right now, Jonas Vingegaard is losing 1 minute and 20 seconds. 1 minute and 20 seconds. We reached the 1,000 subscribers. So well done to every single one of you. So we'll wait and see what happens on the stage. But it's 1 minute and 21 seconds here for Vingegaard. Vingegaard is absolutely losing out. He's bleeding time. Oscar Onley and Lipovic seem to be battling it out as well. And it is Lipovic who has the stronger card out of these two. So Lipovic is going to be the third rider like he was in the Dauphiné. The former skier is absolutely living up to expectations. So are we going to see a phenomenal result here? But Oscar Onley just trying to... Oh, there were so many Danish flags here as well. Oh, that's sad. But at least that'll cheer up Jonas Vingegaard. It'll cheer up Mathias Skelmose Jensen. We've got so much to dissect as well after this stage. But 3.5 kilometers still to go for Tadej Pogacar. 1 minute and 25 seconds down the road is our man of Jonas Vingegaard, and 1 minute and 2 minutes and 16 seconds is Oscar Onley fighting with Florian Lipovic. The yellow jersey group is 9 minutes down. 9 minutes down, unfortunately. So we'll wait and see what happens here. But 3.3 kilometers still. And yeah, this is getting interesting. We will wait and see what happens. But yeah, you said it. You said it, guys. 3.2 kilometers still to go. Yeah, are we gonna get a big showdown tomorrow on the time trial, or is it all done? So yeah, yeah, 3.2 kilometers. He's getting into a bit harder section here. 26.5 minutes now, so I don't know if he's gonna be able to beat this. We will wait and see. We'll wait and see. But Jonas Vingegaard throwing on some real pain faces. This is exciting. Yeah, we will wait and see. So 1 minute and 30 seconds. He's bleeding time now. He's bleeding time. He is going to move up in the GC, obviously. He was behind Remco. He was behind Ben Healy. But right now he's doing a phenomenal job to just limit the damage as much as possible. He still has about a 45-second advantage on Lipovic. Is Lipovic going to come into the conversation a bit more? Absolutely breath of fresh air in terms of the GC game. And Roglic throwing the mantle onto him. 2.9 kilometers for Tadej Pogacar. He looks like he is laboring a bit, so he isn't a machine completely. He is just doing everything to really keep this pressure on. What can he do here? 2.8 kilometers still to go. He's got about 7 minutes to make up if he's... Well, 7 minutes left if he's going to break that Bjarne Riis record. I think it's going to be very close, if I'm honest. 2.8 kilometers to go. 1 minute and 36 seconds. 1 minute and 36 seconds for Jonas Vingegaard. Absolutely hemorrhaging time at this point. This is a bloodbath. This might even be 2 minutes by the time we get up to the finish. 11 seconds or 11% here at this point. He's coming through Basque fans as well. 2 minutes and 18 seconds for Lipovic. We've got Remco Evenepoel 3 minutes and 4 seconds. So I mean, Lipovic versus Remco Evenepoel is going to be that third place potentially all the way to Paris. We will wait and see what happens. But Tadej Pogacar absolutely ripping this up. And yeah, wowza, wowza, wowza. Welcome to everyone who's subscribed to the channel as well. We have got a giveaway coming up for subscribers and channel members. So, yeah, thank you to every single one of you. And we're getting ever closer to 100,000 subscribers. But Lipovic is just trying to increase the tempo here. Lipovic is just trying to see if he can make any inroads on Jonas Vingegaard. Yeah. And Lipovic, skier before and a former skier, like Primož Roglic, not a ski jumper, but yeah. But Remco Evenepoel, 3 minutes and 10 seconds for him. 3 minutes and 10 seconds, 2.3 kilometers still left of the stage for Tadej Pogacar. We are getting very close to that record. He's inside, well, oh, flag there. Remco Evenepoel get a flag in his face. Yeah, just getting a bit angry there by the flag. He's got 5 minutes, Remco Evenepoel, Tadej Pogacar. 5 minutes now, if he's going to be able to break that record. 5 minutes. We will wait and see. 5 minutes. Tadej Pogacar racing up this. Is he going to clear that final kilometer? Yeah, we will wait and see. We will wait and see. This is crazy. This is crazy riding by him. Absolutely doing his finest here. Tadej Pogacar, 2 kilometers to go. Maybe he's not going to be able to beat the record. He's got 4 minutes, but it's going to be very close. So doing a very, very good job here, Tadej Pogacar, of getting a real big advantage. It's almost 2 minutes, 1 minute and 42 seconds. Doing his best here. Really ignited on the climb, and Jonas Vingegaard, is it game over? Is this game over for Jonas Vingegaard? What else have they got left in their box of tricks here? We will wait and see. But Jonas Vingegaard upping the tempo. 1 minute and 42 seconds. So we'll wait and see if he can drag something back. Yeah, 2 minutes and 21 seconds for Lipovic. Lipovic clawing a few seconds back on Jonas Vingegaard. So it will be an interesting one as well. But Tadej Pogacar, drenched in sweat, the rainbow jersey, gonna be the number one on the top of the Hautacam. Absolutely incredible from the UAE Team Emirates rider. The French president is here. He's going to be witnessing this absolute incredible piece of climbing by Tadej Pogacar. So we'll wait and see. But right now, they're absolutely throwing it up here, trying to do their best and seeing if they can just rip it up a bit more. But 1 minute, 1.5 kilometers, and I think it's not going to be broken. The Bjarne Riis record is not going to be broken. So we'll wait and see. But Jonas Vingegaard comes inside that last 2 kilometers to go. So 1.4 kilometers is what's left of the stage. So we'll wait and see. But for the time being, it's Florian Lipovic just opening it up as well. Florian Lipovic, what can he do here? 2 minutes and 24 seconds. He's going to be the one fighting for the podium position now. He's going to be moving himself up in the virtual classification. Of course, we'll do a bit of a breakdown that before I record the recap race analysis with Ewan later on the Cycling Dane podcast. But yeah, right now 1.2 kilometers still to go of the stage. 1.2 kilometers still to go of the stage. And Tadej Pogacar absolutely ripping this climb up as much as possible. And this is looking very, very good for the Tour de France. For him winning a 4th Tour in his career. Would be the youngest rider to win 4 Tour de France's. And right now, yeah, Tadej Pogacar on another level than all the other riders in this race. Almost 2 minutes being put into Jonas Vingegaard. It's nearing the 2 minute mark. We're inside 800 meters. Inside 800 meters for Tadej Pogacar. Where is he going to stop the clock? And Tadej Pogacar is going to be coming very close to that Bjarne Riis record. He's got about 1 minute and 30 seconds if he's going to get it. 1 minute and 30 seconds if he's going to surpass him. Luc Leblanc got 35 minutes and 19 seconds. Lance Armstrong, 36 minutes and 20 seconds. Jonas Vingegaard, 36 minutes and 35 seconds. Inside the last 700 meters here, Tadej Pogacar upping the tempo. Is he going to set the fastest ever time? We'll wait and see, but he's doing everything in his power. Everything in his power to just lift the tempo. Everything he's got left. He's on the limit as well. He is human after all. So Tadej Pogacar is doing his best to come to the front. Is he going to be able to break the Hautacam record? Almost inside the last 500 meters. He's got about 40 seconds to go if he's going to do it. 40 seconds to go. If, yeah, maybe they've got it a bit wrong as well. We'll see where the top of the Hautacam actually is. He's got 500 meters now. We'll see if he can do it. But Tadej Pogacar, he's still got a fairly good cadence here. And what an absolute iconic advert for Colnago and their aero bike. Absolutely ripping this up on the Hautacam. 400 meters to go. He's outside the time. He's not going to be inside the time of Bjarne Riis, I think. He's just going to be losing out, I think. But Tadej Pogacar upping the tempo as much as he can. 1 kilometer to go for Jonas Vingegaard. And Tadej Pogacar is coming inside the finish. Where is he going to stop the clock? Wiping the floor with everyone here. And what a victory. The 3rd stage victory for Tadej Pogacar on this year's Tour de France in the rainbow jersey on the top of Hautacam. What happened in 2022? He's absolutely revenged that. He's got his revenge. It's going to be the 3rd stage victory of this year's Tour. It's going to be 20 stage victories in his career. And the yellow jersey is going to be on his shoulders once more. And I think he may just have taken more than a minute out of the time set by Jonas Vingegaard back in 2022. But Tadej Pogacar wins it in front of the French president, Macron. So we are going to see where Jonas Vingegaard stops the time. But the time is happening. Well, we're seeing the time where that's going to be stopping as well. We will go through the top 10 when it actually gets to here and the top 10 of the GC. But we have, of course, got the Cycling Dane podcast coming up as well. So if you haven't already, check that out. We really would love your support on that as well. But wowza, absolutely wowza. The link is in the in the chat. But yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. We absolutely destroyed the 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, Tadej Pogacar crushing the hopes of this Melissa bike, crushing the hopes of many other riders. But yeah, absolutely whitewash for the other riders. Jonas Vingegaard, 1 minute has gone by since Tadej Pogacar crossed the line. 1 minute has gone by. Remco Evenepoel coming up as well. But where is Jonas Vingegaard going to stop this clock? That is the big question. A lot of things to dissect from this stage. Tadej Pogacar hugs the rest of his staff members. But Jonas Vingegaard, where is he going to stop this? Where is he going to stop this clock? Yeah, we will wait and see. Absolute bloodbath as well, as Carousel Vertigo says. Is it going to be 2 minutes? But Tadej Pogacar takes the win. That was an incredible piece of teamwork as well from UAE Team Emirates. Navaya is doing a good job, but Jonas Vingegaard is going to come. Is it going to be inside the 2 minute mark? Is it going to be inside 2 minutes? We'll wait and see. I think it is just going to get... Ooh, it's outside. It's more than 2 minutes. Jonas Vingegaard has lost more than 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Over 2 minutes lost. Wowza. Absolutely wowza. That is pretty incredible, to say the least. Absolutely incredible. And Florian Lipovic, what a ride from him. He stops it about 20 seconds behind Jonas Vingegaard. So, yeah, there is going to be a bit of rejigging in the top 10 in the GC and the top 10 of the... We can't even do the top 10 yet because top 10 hasn't even crossed the line yet. So, we'll do the top 10 of the stage, top 10 of all the different things as well. I know, welcome to everyone who's subscribed as well today. I really do appreciate it. We're getting closer to 60,000 to 100,000 subscribers, but we're seeing Oscar Onley sprinting with Tobias Halle Johannessen. Who's going to get that 4th place? It looks like it is going to be Tobias Halle Johannessen. So a good result from him as well. He gets 4th place on the Hautacam. Absolutely remarkable. So we'll wait and see. Has Pogacar won the Tour? Yes or no? Is it over? Is it over? That is the big question as well. So, yeah. Wowza. Kevin Vauclain managing to roll Remco Evenepoel as well. So Remco Evenepoel, he's going to come and he limits the time to about 3 minutes and 35 seconds, I make it. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. So we'll wait and see what happens. But Gal coming as well. Good ride by him. We'll see the top 10 is forming in front of our very eyes as well. But Felix Gal, the best Austrian on the day. Best rider for AG2R as well. But yeah, wowza. Absolutely wowza. This stage, brutal. Roglic coming as well. So Roglic about four and a bit minutes down. So... yeah, the change of leadership definitely in Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe. Jonas Vingegaard getting a bottle of water, and I think we should all get a bottle of water as we wait for the top 10. So we'll wait and see what the time gaps are as well. There'll be a bit of change in the GC for sure as well. But yeah, absolutely incredible. Obviously, we're going to get a return of Tadej Pogacar to the yellow jersey. He's going to take another day in yellow tomorrow. In the time trial, so we'll wait and see what he can do. But wins his 3rd stage of this year's Tour de France already. So yeah, maybe we can even see 5 or 6 stage wins by him. But a battered and bruised Healy have still got 2.7 kilometers to go. So Ben Healy nursing his way all the way to the finish. But Tadej Pogacar, absolutely destruction complete by many of these riders. So wowza, absolutely wowza. Is it all over? That is the big question as well. I'm going to say no, just for the sake of let's have some intrigue as well. But yeah, Tadej Pogacar absolutely taking an incredible step in the right direction as well. But we're just waiting for the top 10 as well. We're waiting for that 10th rider to finish. Then we'll go through the top 10. We'll get the top 10 GC as well before I head over and do the race recap analysis with Ewan, of all people. And maybe try and get some lunch as well, because I skipped lunch, which was a bit of a mistake, wasn't it? We've got the preview coming up in a few minutes as well on the Cycling Dane Extra channel. But we have got a top 9. We still haven't got the top 10. We need that top 10. I promised you guys a top 10. I'm not giving you a top 9. What is the 10th rider? Is it so far that we're not going to see a 10th rider for a long time? Yeah, that remains to be seen. But quick plug as well for the Cycling Dane podcast, the Cycling Dane Extra channel as well. Do check that out on Spotify. And we need a few more supporters on that. So we really do appreciate all of you who have joined over the last few days. But Ben Healy finds himself 2.3 kilometers away from the finishing line. Is he our 10th rider? I don't think so. I don't think he's our 10th rider. But he's just doing a good job to make sure to keep the pressure on. Ride in that jersey. Respect to him. Absolutely incredible ride by him. What can he do as well? Yeah, later on, is this, yeah, he's right, he's managed to recover slightly as well, so yeah, we will wait and see what happens on that front. But for the time being, we are seeing Tadej Pogacar getting interviewed. I mean, he's getting interviews before the yellow jersey's even in. So I mean, yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, so we will wait and see what happens. But yeah, is this going to be a victory for Tadej Pogacar this year's Tour de France? It's looking like a fourth one could be on the cards now. It's looking like that fourth one is on the cards. Are we going to get a top 10? We're waiting for that top 10. Come on, Pro Cycling Stats, give us a top 10. Who is the... okay, we'll go for the top 9. We're getting the top 9. The time cut as well is going to be brutal in this stage. So I'm glad I'm not a sprinter today, because that will be absolutely horrific to try and get inside that time cut. But we have got a top 9. Make of that what you will. But yeah, there we have it. The top 9. Tadej Pogacar. He has, yeah, Tadej Pogacar, 2 minutes and 10 seconds of battering down to Jonas Vingegaard after that attack that was set up by Jonathan Narvaez. What an absolute epic ride by him as well. But then we have Florian Leap, 2 minutes and 10 seconds, as we said. Vingegaard managing to battle back, losing. And then we also had Florian Lipovic doing a very good ride to limit the damage as well. It was more than a minute at one point, and really just getting it down to 2 minutes and 23 seconds. 3 minutes for Tobias Haljohannessen, who manages to beat out Oscar Onley for that. So that was a very good piece of work as well by Tobias Haljohannessen and Oscar Onley, because they both finished on the same time. It was the 4th place. Kevin Vauquelin in there, 6th place. Remco Evenepoel limiting the losses as well, 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Felix Gall in 9th or 8th, so he's potentially going to be moving up as well in that GC. And we will give you a provisional top 10 in the GC as well, so we will just see what happens here. Yeah, what is going to be the movers and shakers? There's so many people going up and down. Yeah, we will wait and see. What are we saying, Telma? Where's this channel coming from? Well, I'm a Dane sitting in France, so there you have it. A Danish guy sitting in France. Great to have so many people in the chat, and we are just waiting for the update of the GC. Let's just see what the damage has been done. We have got a top 9 again, so the top 9. Great to have so many of channel members as well coming in, subscribers, etc. Really do appreciate every single one of you. But let's just see what happens. Yeah, because without you guys, it would just be me sitting talking to my camera. So yeah, top 9 of the GC. That's what we've all been waiting for. Let's see. This is interesting picture, isn't it? What is going to happen here? Tadej Pogacar leading now with 3 minutes and 31 seconds. Oof. Jonas Vingegaard in second place. You can see the bonus times as well. So, I mean, yeah, is the Tour all over? That is the big question as well. But, yeah, this is interesting tactics by Visma Lease a Bike, trying to do all the things. Great to have so many people in the chat. Of course, we are doing the time trial tomorrow as well, so I hope to see you all there. We'll try to be a bit early as well, so we can get a full picture of all the, not all of them, but some of them. It's going to be a very interesting climb. We got the preview on the Cycling Day Extra channel, so I'll put a link in that when it comes out at 6 o'clock here. But yeah, this is a very interesting one to say the least, what happened today. But anyways, the GC, I was talking about it and didn't actually break it down. Remco Evenepoel, well, third place, so 4 minutes and 45 seconds. So that third place spot is going to be an interesting one to watch between him and Florian Lipovic. Florian Lipovic, 5 minutes and 34 seconds down. Kevin Vauquelin finds himself 5 minutes and 40 seconds down, so only 6 seconds between these two. Oscar only 6 minutes and 5 seconds down. Primoz Roglic in 7th place. Tobias Halle Johannessen moves up into 8th place, so that's a good result for him and Uno X. So we'll wait and see. And Felix Gall in 9th place, so he'll be very happy about that. Yeah, Tadej Pogacar, what an absolute incredible piece of riding by him. He really did show what he could do. I mean, we see the mountain classification as well. I think that's changed a bit. So a lot of classifications have changed quite a lot. The green jersey could even be won here by Tadej Pogacar this year with the way he's rolling off of these stages. I think, yeah, he could really be the one to throw this up in the air for sure. That green jersey is certainly not Jonathan Milan's by any shot. 82% of you believing it is a done deal that Tadej Pogacar has won this year's Tour de France. I mean, it is looking a bit nervous, isn't it? If you're trying to win the yellow jersey, Jonas Vingegaard, Tadej Pogacar, does really look like he has the upper hand on many of these guys. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, they really did try. Visma Lease a Bike, they did crumble a bit, which I wasn't really expecting, to say the least. But they tried their best there. They really did try their best. So on a day where we had Jonas Vingegaard and Tadej Pogacar really try and throw down to each other, yeah, it didn't quite land where Vingegaard wanted. So yeah, Visma Lease a Bike, they tried it. I don't think they have the strongest team, unfortunately, anymore. I was thinking about that, but I really don't think they have it. So yeah, you can see the guys at the start of the stage as well. That was earlier today, and you can see even the start on the stage. The team presentation was a bit uphill battle. So I mean, yeah, a lot of climbing has happened today. A lot of questions asked by many of these riders. We will do the recap race analysis. I'll get you the Cycling Day Extra preview in the chat as well. I mean, a lot of things can still happen on the stage for sure. But yeah, for the time being, this was one crazy stage. And I just realized I scheduled it at the wrong date. So that was on me. But yeah, we'll wait and see what's going to happen here deeper into the race. How Visma Lease a Bike kind of throw down on this as well. Are they going to be able to do anything to hit back? But if you want to see the stage 13 preview video, I will put that in the chat now. So that is a good place to send everyone after this stream as well. So I am going to go off and do the recap race analysis very, very shortly. So we will wait and see. But oh shoot! Oh, the audio. Sorry. Apologies, guys. I didn't realize the audio was playing as well. So, I mean, yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry, chat. But I'll send you. So we've got the stage 13 tomorrow. The time trial that's coming up here on the stage. So I hope to see all of you there tomorrow. And yeah, it was a very, very good stream. And I will go over and do the recap race analysis now with Ewan Wilson of the Cyclist magazine. And we'll break down everything that happened. It will be available on the podcast later on. So yeah, join me for that. But Ewan Wilson will be on the recap. And I'll see you all.